Alright, time to play some Alpha.
Notch made on June 25th. On this Secret Friday, you might want to go splunking on newly generated levels or previously unexplored terrain. In the very next post, he comments on a recent bug with the mysterious new addition, stating, "I gave them the same entity ID as the secret update stuff in the caves." What the hell is a secret update stuff in the caves? Is there a new monster down there? Oh, never mind, it's just dungeons. Somewhat unexpectedly, the scariest update did not happen on Friday. It was on Thursday, July 7th, where C418 added some new sounds to the game. Sounds that Notch describes as awesome. What he doesn't mention is that these sounds are the terrifying cave noises. By this stage, Secret Friday updates were getting data mined almost immediately. Within 20 minutes, some guy will have posted everything new with the update in the comments of Notch's blog. However, when the update candidly talked about what was added, no one cared to investigate deeper. Compared to an unspecified mystery addition, new sounds just weren't as interesting. This one factor made the inevitable discovery of cave sounds much more surprising, as players couldn't identify what was causing them. And I don't blame them, because half of these noises do not sound like a cave at all. Has anyone heard the roar yet? I heard a wolf howl. Before, there was nothing in Minecraft that was supposed to be scary. If anything was, it was all in your imagination. But now the game confirmed your superstitions that something else was out there. And very soon, that something would be discovered. While this was all happening, Minecraft was receiving a ton of new eyes. By July 17th, it had amassed 30,000 sales, a number that would explode when on July 28th, the Team Fortress 2 blog of all places encouraged people to play Minecraft, because according to the blog post, Valve employees were too busy playing it to work on Team Fortress 2. This one post caused 1,000 new players to buy the game overnight. With this huge influx of new players, C418 decided it was the perfect time to scare them. July 30th was a Secret Friday and it added 2 music discs. One of those discs was the spooky track called 13. According to his website, C418 originally wanted 13 to randomly play when you're underground, similar to cave sounds. Which is just about the most evil idea he has ever come up with. Imagine randomly hearing this when you're underground. Upon further investigation, the player would find that the music is actually coming from somewhere in the same cave they are currently mining in. If the player continued exploring that cave, they would eventually find Disc 13 ominously playing from a jukebox. That's how you were originally supposed to find music discs, randomly playing underground. I am so disappointed they never added this to the game. Instead, Disc 13 would be found inside dungeon chests, but that didn't make the music any less creepy, for Disc 13 is the first item to add any form of story to Minecraft. While everything else was randomly generated lacking any developer input, this music came with purpose. It came with the specific implication that someone else was here before you, as heard by the random splash of water in the middle of the song followed by what sound like footsteps. And while in-game there was no other entity similar to the player, that didn't stop the community from having mass hysteria over what would eventually turn into Minecraft's first urban legend. The day after Friday, a video was uploaded to YouTube showing the new 13 track, except something was off about this video. If you look closely, there's 2 white eyes ominously staring at you from the darkness. And while this video was far from being official, it was also far from unimportant. The next day, a creepypasta by the name of White Eyes was posted to the Minecraft forums, using the previous video as evidence for the creature's existence. This is how the story goes. Jesus Christ, I can't do it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I can't go back home. I can't go into my mines. I can't do anything anymore, but slowly try to build something under the frozen ocean. And it's all because of 2 little pixels. Despite being a fictional story, there was some truth to this. Due to a graphical glitch that happened around alpha, some players would occasionally see white dots randomly appear in the distance. Apparently, this was because the blocks in Minecraft are not perfectly side by side, which made it possible to see white pixels in the tiny space between blocks. If you were unlucky, 2 white dots would appear next to each other, taking the form of something watching you in the darkness, adding a lot more credibility to the White Eyes story. It started a couple weeks ago after a Secret Friday update. Some people started reporting seeing a pair of white eyes whenever an underground ambient noise was triggered. I figured it was just a bug or something, maybe some way he did it to trigger the sounds themselves. I didn't hear much more about it for a while. Then, all of a sudden, recently I've been seeing reported sightings everywhere, and a supposed screenshot of them too. By the way, there's a really helpful investigation document on White Eyes if you want to know more about it.
Orange, I am ripping out my eyeballs. Where is the video?
Okay, I'll hurry up. Sometime during August, the now renowned creepypasta image of Herobrine was posted at an unknown date, giving a proper name to Minecraft's new urban legend. But it wasn't until a certain livestream that Herobrine's popularity really took off. The footage you are seeing is this recreation stream on YouTube by Enderboss25. On the 30th of August, a live streamer by the name of Copeland was streaming his seemingly ordinary Minecraft world up until he encounters Herobrine, at which point Copeland runs out of his house, ends the stream, and becomes lost media. Despite the footage being lost, the impact the stream had on Herobrine's popularity is not to be understated, as after this point the Minecraft forums would get flooded by many players all claiming to have seen Herobrine in their world. With proof. I guess it's Herobrine Hoax Day again. Oh wait, that's every day. It's crazy how arguably one of the most creative ideas made by the community was triggered by C418's decision to increase the horror factor of Minecraft. There is an alternate universe somewhere where C418 didn't add cave sounds or Disk 13, preventing the butterfly effect that caused Herobrine to be created. Despite being a sandbox game with infinite possibilities, Herobrine would have never been made if C418 didn't push the community in that direction. Surprisingly, in a later interview, Notch regrets not adding Herobrine or something like him to the game, stating, "I think I waited too long to add it. It wouldn't be as funny if I added it now. If something like that makes it into the game, it should be just a few days after the rumor starts spreading." Overall, to me, the most interesting part of the Herobrine legend is this one section from the 4chan story. Some of the people who had encountered the mystery man looked into the name Herobrine and found that name to be frequently used by a Swedish gamer. After some further information gathering, it was revealed to be the brother of Notch, the game's developer. I personally emailed Notch and asked him if he had a brother. It took him a while, but he emailed me back with a very short message. I did, but he is no longer with us. It strikes me as strange how even in Minecraft's creepypastas, Notch would be a major character. I genuinely cannot think of another video game creepypasta that just name drops the lead developer like this. Really think about the implications of that. There's no reason for Herobrine to be Notch's dead brother, yet he is. Why? Because although it's hard to remember, Notch and Minecraft used to be 2 inseparable terms, and if you were reading this story, that meant you knew who Notch was. Even after hiring 5 more people to work at Mojang, it was still all about Notch. People worshipped the guy by making temples of his face inside his game, because if you knew about Minecraft, you knew about Notch. And the two would become further connected when a crazy incident received significant attention. When Minecraft sold 100,000 copies, the website had so many people trying to buy it that the server crashed, preventing anyone from purchasing the game. For the next 4 days, Notch disabled game sales and let people play Minecraft for free. Otherwise, there would be literally no way to play Minecraft on the website without pirating it. As Notch was now making hundreds of thousands off of Minecraft, PayPal froze his account as it got flagged for suspicious activity. Before this point, if you wanted to buy Minecraft, you had to do it over PayPal, a rudimentary system that worked when Minecraft was a small game, but not when the servers are crashing because of the This led to his account getting locked, trapping a measly €600,000 in there that was completely inaccessible. Both Minecraft becoming free to play and the story of Notch's PayPal account freezing was what caused Minecraft to sell a ridiculous number of copies in a single day. At one point, a copy of Minecraft was sold every 3 seconds. The sheer unexpected popularity of Minecraft brought Notch's name into contention, revolving around whether or not he deserved such universal acclaim over such a bare-bones alpha. I think most people will agree that Minecraft has attracted an unprecedented amount of attention for an alpha version of a game. For some players, Minecraft offered very little beyond being a sandbox. Sure, there's survival mode, but not only is there not much to survive against, there isn't even anything to do. You can get full diamond gear in a little over an hour, and by that point you've practically finished the game. The mobs don't get stronger over time, nor is there anything to find out there that could give you something to do. Below where you buy Minecraft, Notch states that he believes all good stories have a conflict. Where was the conflict? Where was the survival mode that was more difficult than easy? Understandably, veteran players were getting a bit impatient waiting for Notch to fulfill his promises. It was clear he wasn't going to add meaningful new content if he wasn't forced. And so, on October 20th, a group of hackers decided to DDoS Minecraft.org as a means of protesting. At first, Notch wasn't sure if this was an attack or if it was just another spike of people mass purchasing the game, but pretty soon the hackers revealed themselves and their intentions. Minecraft is currently experiencing a stimulation provided by us. Its purpose is to send Notch a clear message of how the future of Minecraft will turn out unless he gets to work, namely by influencing the amount of sales taking place due to the attacks. Start providing your customers with the updates that you promised them. After Notch learns of the attack, he goes to speak with the hackers on 4chan and he posts an early texture of the Ghast enemy to prove to them that he is still working on making survival mode harder. A lot of people don't believe him and assume this is just some troll pretending to be Notch, but no, this is the real Notch, and the same day the attack stops, as the hackers were satisfied with his evidence. Notch never posted the Ghast model on his blog, so the rest of the community didn't find out about this until the Minecraft Halloween update. Enter a scary new realm. Fight scary new monsters, actually difficult this time around. Experience scarier depths. The deeper you are, the brighter it has to be to stay safe. Be afraid of the dark. Torches will die after a while. Use flint and steel to reignite or place lanterns that last forever. There was a few other small features, but overall, monsters that are actually difficult, scarier depths, this sounds exactly like what Minecraft needs to stay interesting. Except, if you know a lot about Minecraft, you may have noticed that 2 of these features were never added to the game. Torches last forever, and lanterns were never added, at least while Notch was working on it. Furthermore, the scarier depths part is a blatant lie. The implication here is that monsters spawn more frequently the deeper you are, or that the caves closer to bedrock are somehow darker, but neither are true. Outside of that minor misadvertisement though, most people liked the Halloween update and the new dimension and biomes it brought. So let's move on to beta. On the turn of 2011, Minecraft had almost sold 1 million copies, the speed of purchases only getting faster. Inversely, game development speed only seemed to be getting slower, as Mojang was now actively trying to avoid reaching release date. Half of Mojang's development time was now spent on random fun stuff instead of finishing survival mode. Random fun stuff like wolves, which a user named Flowerchild absolutely despised. Wolves were a poorly programmed mechanic that didn't interact with the rest of the game. The only reason they were added is because a starstruck Notch met his game developer idol at GDC, promising him he would add pets to Minecraft. Therefore, Flowerchild believed they were a waste of development time. His hatred was so strong that he made an entire mod dedicated to the idea of what Mojang could have added if they didn't waste development time on wolves. This mod was called Better Than Wolves. Granted, most players disagreed with Flowerchild, not finding problems with features like wolves, as the base game on its own offered them a creatively stimulating experience. But for those seeking greater challenges, they felt Minecraft was lacking in the adventure department. For these types of players, features like colored blocks, squids, lapis lazuli, cakes, dispensers, beds, slabs and repeaters didn't feel like they added much. They wanted an intrinsically rewarding adventure, not a bunch of building blocks. One of the most prominent people with this opinion was David Angel 64, or as most people knew him, the guy from X's Adventures in Minecraft. After getting bored of Minecraft in April, X would upload a video linking a post explaining his grievances. Sandstone blocks and other building materials like colored wool do not add anything new to the game. They just add a few different types of Legos to the bucket in the classroom. As far as adventuring goes, well, the adventuring in Minecraft has always been very weak from the start. X suggested many ways Notch could fix this side of Minecraft in his post, and while not everyone liked his exact suggestions, many did agree with the sentiment that Minecraft needed a greater adventuring aspect. So a large number of players began linking X's post to Notch, and Notch being as receptive to feedback as he is, he read the post and... Reading huge texts with suggestions on how to fix Minecraft really kills my inspiration and motivation. However, he did agree on one thing: Minecraft survival mode does get stale after the first couple of nights, and this he had plans to fix before release. On June 10th, Minecraft had teased something that hadn't been seen since the Nether update. We are working on Minecraft Beta 1.7, which I'm referring to as the Adventure Update. The idea with this update is to flesh out the game a bit, making it reward exploration and combat more. On July 5th, the Adventure Update got some official artwork as well as the update's major features, and this time there would be no broken promises. NPC villages, randomly generated dungeons, new biome code, fully working creative mode, critical hits, sprinting, and more farming options. Compared to the final update, this list was far from comprehensive, as what we got was far better than what was promised in the initial teasers. The entire world got reworked with new biomes to explore and a few new unique structures to find, finally giving the player a real incentive to explore their world. On top of that, several game mechanics were overhauled to make survival more challenging and more rewarding. Hunger was added, creating a constant pressure on the player to get food to survive. Enchanting was added, giving players a method to become stronger even after crafting the strongest tools. And then, the game had released. After the release of Minecraft, Notch would step down from development right after the game released. Which is shocking because I always thought that happened years later. But no, turns out Notch ditched Minecraft right after release and gave it to Jeb, which means that every single update after the release of Minecraft was made without Notch. And honestly, despite making the game itself, I find it hard to notice his absence. Minecraft continued getting updates after release, and they stayed thematically similar to previous ones, arguably adding more adventuring content than Notch ever did. And I could go on padding this script out, listing everything they added since then for another 2 hours, but I think that would be unnecessary, as I've learned enough to draw two main conclusions. For one, pre-release Minecraft really sucks. With how old the game is, it's easy to misremember the past and believe the beta versions are way better than they actually are. But as I hope I've proven by now, Minecraft's past is not some magical land of the cool, and is instead much more flawed than the modern game. Furthermore, many complaints players have about the game today were also ones players had back then. Minecraft has always had griefers. Minecraft has always had bullies. Minecraft's player base has always been allergic to change. Minecraft survival mode has always been criticized for being easy. Minecraft has always added random fun gimmicks that don't interact with the rest of the game. Minecraft's audience has always been primarily children who are terrified of a Steve player model with white eyes. But that doesn't make Minecraft a bad game. It's still really fun, especially with all the challenging exploration content Mojang has added since 2011. It's definitely only gotten better since release, not the other way around. Another thing I'd like to point out is the amount of times Minecraft's early development was held back because the community didn't like Notch's ideas. Early access can be extremely valuable for gathering feedback, but in this case Notch really should have listened less. The amount of times players refuse to accept meaningful new ideas is astounding. I think in general people should be more accepting of radical developer ideas, especially ones coming from a game's alpha. Change is always scary, but without change Minecraft would still be played on a small square island. I wonder what those players who were vehemently opposed to Infinite Worlds think about the game now. Do they still think Minecraft would be better if the world was 500 by 500, or has the feeling of impending doom left their minds? To end the video, I'd like to quote something Zach Bart wrote in his Infiniminer post-mortem. I really doubt there will ever be an end-all greatest game ever, and even if there is, you'll still get bored of it. Part of the fun of playing a game is discovering it and figuring it out. In all honesty, I'm surprised I didn't figure this out earlier.
Dang it. Not a lot of progress so far. Let me... Oh, I'm telling you, it's been like this the whole time.
From speeding up the game to hyperspeed by changing your computer's time, instantly fixing your tool's durability, entering nether portals when they aren't even there, climbing walls without ladders, getting infinite wood from boats, creating an infinite arrow source, to moving and crafting while your inventory is open, duplicating items by placing a sign at max build limit, breaking bedrock with seeds, teleporting from bedrock level to build limit instantly, and these strange terrain generation bugs called monoliths. Minecraft Alpha truly was one of a kind. Minecraft Alpha is home to the most hidden of Minecraft bugs, the likes of which simply weren't possible in beta and later versions. Many of these bugs aren't documented well and are mostly forgotten, with them only being present in decade-old YouTube videos or forgotten forum posts. Today, we uncover Minecraft's hidden bugs from Alpha. In Minecraft Alpha 1.0.2, when you went into third-person perspective, rain particles would appear around you no matter where you were, or if it were raining or not. Going back into normal first-person perspective would remove them. This was fixed in Alpha 1.0.5. In Alpha 1.0.3, due to the way players used to stand up in minecarts like so, the player's hitbox was bigger and as such they could take suffocation damage from 2-block high spaces. In these early alpha versions, you could also move while the inventory was open like so. You could jump and even craft whilst moving, which would make these interesting hand movements. This was fixed in Alpha 1.0.15. Up until Minecraft Alpha 1.0.5, when you destroyed stone and stone-related blocks with the very last of your pickaxe's durability, the stone or stone-related block would not drop for some reason. One bug introduced in Alpha 1.0.1, which lasted all the way up until Minecraft Java full release, was the score bug. Whenever you died, rather than an actual numerical score be displayed, this was displayed instead. Hilariously, the score feature worked all the way up until this point in Minecraft Alpha and then just broke for well over a year. In Alpha 1.0.14, the jukebox recipe would give a bookshelf instead, likely a placeholder Notch forgot to remove, which would lead him to re-upload the version shortly. Since early Alpha introduced snow, there were quite a few interesting oversights from Notch in their regard. First of all, there was a bug where sand and gravel's gravity would just stop working when placed on snow. Second of all, up until Minecraft Alpha 1.0.15, you could place a block where an entity was, if it had a layer of snow on it. Of course, this would suffocate the mob. Now, you could do this to yourself as well. Check out the off-centered third-person camera as well here, by the way. And since at the time there was a 25% chance certain Minecraft worlds would be permanently snowing, you could create this weird method of player suffocation as well as block towering. On the topic of snow-related bugs, snow blocks used to give 4 to 6 snowballs when broken, but could be crafted with only 4 snowballs, creating an infinite snow glitch, which sounds cooler than it is. Most of these snow-related bugs were patched in Alpha 1.1.1. Another bug present in Alpha 1.0.15 is the fact that when you would drop items, they just, well, disappeared. And no, they weren't invisible, as even saving and quitting wouldn't show them on the ground, they would just vanish. In one of the strangest bugs I've seen, up until Minecraft Alpha 1.1.0, torches could be placed on leaves, but only if the game's graphics were set too fast, not fancy. If you place torches
Okay. That's kind of neat. Wait, what happens if I go back? Fancy. Okay. I didn't know it was a thing. Oh man, I'm gonna have to have a tree for one of the centerpieces. Hmm. Or should I expand the base? What direction? I could go that way. I'll build like a big thing here.
On some trees, then switch back to fancy graphics, the torches would remain on the leaves as well, but would break if updated. Moving on to Alpha 1.1 now. First of all, in Alpha 1.1.0, according to the wiki, there was some bug which allowed the player to force the camera's movement inside walls. This would lead Notch to re-upload it 3 days later. Now, I have no idea what this means. I think the wiki is referring to some sort of third-person wallhack exploit, which you can do on modern versions still, but I have no idea how to replicate that in this version, so let me know in the comments if you have any more info. You can, however, exploit a similar bug with sand or gravel, giving you X-ray. Alpha 1.1.1 is a pretty famous Minecraft version, as it had a unique game-breaking bug where the code of the game would set the display's gamma and contrast values to 0, resulting in the screen turning into a big subscribe button, which players at the time could press to subscribe to up-and-coming YouTuber the Mr. Epic 10 years in advance. No pressure, of course. Anyways, this bug caused the screen to turn completely grey, and as such, this version of the game was only available for roughly 3.5 hours before Notch would release 1.1.2 to fix it. In Alpha 1.1.2 version 1, you could actually hold items in your inventory crafting slots like so, giving you some additional inventory space. Stairs also looked very weird in this version, and if you placed a block on top of them, would convert them into a full block. In this version, you could also sometimes break blocks like torches if you lined it up correctly with the pause menu and then left-clicked to resume game. Since you could not interact with the top half of doors for some reason, you could place blocks through them like so, as well as hit mobs and entities. You could also get half doors by placing them next to cacti, which is odd. And speaking of odd, check out the cursed Minecraft-esque bugs in the game's GUIs, which for some reason rendered behind like so in Alpha 1.1.2 version 1. And if you wanted to be able to move while your inventory was open again, like in the bug showcased earlier in this video, you could do so by clicking W and A or D at the same time as opening your inventory, which would occasionally cause you to continuously walk in that direction while your inventory was open and even when it was closed. In Alpha 1.2.0, a bug was fixed where items such as furnaces and stairs would not face the same direction as the player when placed. Interestingly, chests, which also had this issue, would still not place the right direction well into beta. In Alpha 1.2.0 version 1, the famous player hurt ooh sound did not work at all. In that same version, when a player died, their items would also disappear. Placing signs on cacti used to outright crash the game, which was patched in Alpha 1.2.1. If you wanted to ear rape players on multiplayer, Alpha 1.2.1 version 1 was the version for you, as in this version, the ooh sound effect would play every game tick of taking damage, roughly 20 times per second, and this worked for not only players, but mobs as well. This was fixed in Alpha 1.2.2, which also fixed a bug that plagued almost all of Alpha, whereby the Minecraft options and main title screen GUI would bug out when you resized the game. In Alpha 1.2.3 version 4, if you held sneak and moved around for a couple seconds, then unsneaked, it would play all the sounds that were meant to be silenced during the sneak in rapid succession. Arrows also would not deal damage and would bug out when shot into a mob or player. And when shot into the ground or walls, they would also create an infinite arrow source, which if you stood next to, would rapidly fill up your inventory until it was full. Pretty funny stuff. You could also type /home in this version of the game on multiplayer servers to teleport to spawn, which was removed a couple days later. Furthermore, creepers up to this version did not have a proper animation upon blowing up, sort of just exploding right in your face when they got too close. This was fixed in Alpha 1.2.3 version 5, but unfortunately due to Notch leaving code in the game, also would be a version which only spawned creepers, no other mobs, which was promptly fixed one update later. A very unique bug in the last two alpha versions, 1.2.5 and 1.2.6, is if the player's name is not set properly, which always occurs now when you use the default Minecraft launcher to play these versions, the player gets named Player524, and since everybody gets named this, it's impossible to play multiplayer in these versions. Fortunately, third-party launchers and tools have corrected this, allowing for servers to still run and play the final versions of Alpha. And speaking of the last version of Alpha, Alpha 1.2.6, this version fixed the bug where the item was used when interacting with an interactable block, which would lead to some interesting moments if you happen to be holding a lava bucket. We are now going to move on to some of the more interesting or major bugs from Alpha, which include a lot of bugs which were never patched and still worked into beta or later. First of all, if you dropped an item on a multiplayer server, you may notice that you pick it up very quickly, much quicker than even single player. As it turns out, due to this, you could drop a tool and as soon as you would pick it back up, its durability would be entirely fixed, meaning you never had to worry about your tools breaking in Alpha multiplayer. And it wouldn't be an old Minecraft version without a duplication exploit, and oh boy, there were quite a few. In Alpha 1.0.17 version 2, and working on multiplayer servers as well, if you opened a chest and hovered the item over your inventory, then closed your inventory without actually placing the item into the chest, it would dupe the item. When you closed your inventory, the hovered item would drop onto the ground, but reopening your inventory, and the item would be right there waiting. This was a bit of an inconsistent dupe though, and sometimes items would disappear, or tools would break after one use. In Alpha 1.1.2, you could go up to Minecraft's build limit, Y level 127, and then place blocks you want to duplicate, such as diamond blocks, iron blocks, or gold blocks, then save the game, mine the blocks again, crash the game by placing a sign at Y level 128, another funny bug by the way, which will prevent the game from saving the chunk data. Upon relogging, you would notice your inventory was still changed, but the chunk wasn't, and the blocks were still there, effectively duping them. Dupes like this were stupid easy in Alpha due to the fact that inventory player data was saved when crashing the game, but the world data was not, meaning you could simply throw your items on the ground, save the game, pick up the items and crash the game, which would save your inventory but not the blocks. The same principle the version of the dupe we just talked about exploits, but instead we crashed the game with Alt F4 or Task Manager. Lots of other inventory dupes existed in Alpha and Beta. For example, there was a bug in early beta where you could drop an item like a sword with a stack count of 1, and then spam Q and pick up the item again, and it would sometimes lead to the creation of a 0 stack item, which is an infinite item as the item's count is below 1. Let's move away from dupes now though. In all alpha versions, there was an interesting exploit you could use to break bedrock. By placing a dirt block below a piece of bedrock and right-clicking it with a hoe to turn it into farmland, and then placing a seed, it would instantly break the bedrock block like so. This is one of the first ever bedrock breaking exploits discovered way back in 2010, by accident mind you, as the original uploader, Frozenfire in 1997, got lost in a cave and needed food, and decided to create a farm at bedrock level, only to accidentally break a bedrock block. This was fixed in beta, but with this method you still couldn't access the void. Luckily, another bedrock breaking exploit was introduced in Alpha 1.2.0 and allowed you to utilize the recently added nether portals to break bedrock. Now I'm going to showcase this to you in modern Minecraft where it still works because it's much easier to set up, but basically by manipulating the location a nether portal could generate at, you could force it to generate at bedrock level and replace the bottom layer of bedrock with this obsidian portal frame. However, by far the craziest bug that worked in Minecraft Alpha, all the way up until Beta 1.5, was this. If you set your computer's time forward, it would make your Minecraft speed up like crazy. You could move insanely fast, jump fast, mine basically instantly. It would make mobs and other entities move at hyperspeed. It would even make the game's day-night cycle speed up as well. This would last for about a minute, and as the minute went on, the game speed would gradually decrease. Hilariously, this could also work on multiplayer servers if you were the one running the server off of your computer, of course. If you happen to die around mobs at night, good luck ever respawning by the way. And no, as players who discovered this in 2010 mentioned, the longer you set your clock ahead does not influence how long the Minecraft hyperspeed lasts, unfortunately. Due to what seems like the player's hitbox overlapping with the corner of blocks, you can interact with blocks from a corner. Here's a good example. This lava here does damage to me, even though I'm not standing in it. Cool uses of this method include entering another portal while not even being within the portal block, or creating a cool escalator without ladders using water. In Alpha, breaking a minecart would lead you to fall one block through the ground, which, like the logout technique in our last video, could be used to enter certain areas you aren't meant to. And since we have a method of going down, we also need one for going up, and fortunately, if you log off in a closed door, it will teleport you above the door when you log back in. And this didn't just teleport you one block up, it would teleport you up into a free space, meaning if you filled in all the blocks above a door, you could teleport yourself super high. A very useful elevator. Etho showcased in a video back in 2010 a wood generator or duper, where due to a bug where boats would occasionally drop more items than they should, you could infinitely dupe wood using a 4 cactus setup like this, where the boat is instantly broken by the cacti diagonally next to them. This was really useful at the time for obtaining wood, and as you can see from Etho's video, was a very popular method. With 10 or so boats, you could have yourself 2 stacks of planks and over a stack of sticks, a more than double on your initial investment. One of the most important bugs at the time was the rail booster, whereby having an additional minecart parallel to the main minecart would boost the main minecart running alongside it. Now, back in Alpha, powered rails did not exist, meaning the only way to gain speed was through this method, or furnace minecarts, which even at the time, nobody used. And as such, it was common to see these little minecart booster sections in early Alpha players' minecart systems. Many of you might remember the triple chest bug from last video. Well, as it turns out, in Alpha you can break Minecraft block placement restrictions if you place a block in water or fire. This allowed you to do a few more interesting combinations than just the triple chest. And finally, up until Alpha 1.2.0, occasionally glitched areas of terrain known as monoliths stretching all the way up until height limit would generate due to an error in the game's Perlin noise generator. And that about wraps it up. Be sure to check out my video about beta bugs, and let me know if you want to see a video about even more obscure infdev and indev bugs. Be sure to subscribe and join my Discord. Thank you all so much for watching. In early 2012, a post was made to the Minecraft forums, outlining what a player had discovered and named to be a block transmuter. This player goes on to talk about being able to alter or change certain Minecraft blocks into different ones using a strange redstone contraption. And what he had just opened was a can of worms spanning unobtainable Minecraft blocks, blocks in extremely bugged and unusual states never seen before, blocks that can crash your game and outright corrupt your Minecraft world forever if handled incorrectly, and some of the strangest and most bizarre Minecraft bugs and exploits I've ever seen, dating back over 11 years ago now. But what exactly is block transmutation? In older versions of Minecraft, blocks used numeric IDs rather than word IDs. So for example, if you wanted to give yourself some TNT in-game, you would use the command /give46, with 46 being the numeric ID for TNT, whereas now, you would simply use the name TNT. Now, some blocks, rather than just being a basic numeric ID, also had additional data known as block metadata. For example, rather than wool and its various colors having block IDs 35, 36, 37, and so on, they instead all have block ID 35 and then another numeric metadata tied to them. Originally, this system of block metadata was used for blocks that had different states, such as wheat crops at different stages of growth or cakes at different stages of consumption, but would also be used for block variations as the game continued to develop. Now, back to that Minecraft forums post from January 2012. You see, during this period, specifically Minecraft Beta 1.7 until Minecraft version 1.2.3, there was a strange bug involving block metadata. This bug allowed you to change or alter the metadata of a block into another one. So what the original creator of this post, Span1, discovered is that if a block was pushed into a space a liquid was going to flow into like so, and then moved by a zero-tick piston, which is a piston that received a redstone pulse that turns on and off within a single game tick, its metadata could be changed to another block. And just like that, we have turned a regular wool block into an orange wool block. Let's say I wanted a lime wool block, which has a metadata of 5 instead. Well, if I placed my water stream 5 blocks away, well, would you look at that? Beyond simply getting different versions of wool though, block transmutation was extremely powerful in early versions of the game for a few reasons. You see, wool wasn't the only block in the game with unique metadata. Stone brick happened to have 3 metadata states: mossy stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, and most importantly, chiseled stone bricks. Cracked and mossy stone bricks could not be crafted at the time, only obtainable in strongholds, of which only 3 existed in a world, meaning that this method of transmutation was the only way to get a consistent supply of both. Chiseled stone bricks, which actually had no name at the time, could not be crafted or obtained in survival mode at all, meaning that this method of block transmutation was the only way to obtain such a block which could be mined and used functionally in survival. In fact, this was the only way to reliably obtain chiseled stone bricks in vanilla Minecraft up until they became craftable in a 1.8 snapshot, besides finding them in igloos and jungle temples. But that's not it. Double slabs also had unique block metadata, and with the right transmutations, you could obtain a version of the double stone slab that was actually entirely unobtainable in survival and creative at the time. Smooth stone like this could not be obtained in the game until Minecraft 1.13. There's one other very cool thing that this method of block transmutation could do though. Stairs only had 4 metadata values at the time, based on the 4 directions they could be placed and facing. So what would happen if we gave it a metadata larger than 4? Well, using this slightly different redstone contraption made by JL2579, you can get these invisible blocks that don't allow any light in, but also can be walked through. An early little sign of the strange transmutations that would be later discovered. So why the hell does this work, and what exactly is going on anyways? Well, for every block a water source flows, 1 metadata is applied to it. That's why we can control what types of blocks we want to transmute using the distance of the water flow. When the water is placed by the player and flows into our block of wool here, the piston replaces the water with a block of wool, but the data value of what the flowing water was meant to be is still applied, now to the wool block which is in its place instead. Because the piston moves the block within the same game tick using 0 ticking, the metadata of the water changes the metadata of the block to be whatever the metadata of the flowing water was meant to be. The pressure of the water caused the block state to transform. Just like the pressure of me asking you to subscribe should cause your state of subscription to my channel to transform. No pressure. Oh wait, I mean, yes. Lots of pressure. Anyways, in Minecraft 1.2.4, this method of liquid block transmutation was patched by making sure the data value of the flowing water is set before block updates are processed. But liquid transmutation was only the beginning. A bit over a year later in a Minecraft 1.7 snapshot and lasting all the way to Minecraft 1.7.5, another method of block transmutation was discovered: arrow transmutation. Now, normally in Minecraft, arrows can change the data values of wooden pressure plates, light-weighted pressure plates, wooden buttons, and string by activating them, thus changing their metadata value. And using this principle, we can trick arrows into landing on another block, but still applying this metadata change. Let's initially try it with string. First, we shoot an arrow on the ground like so, and then place the block we want to transform on top of it. Then we shoot another arrow on this stone block here and use a piston contraption to push it off of the stone block it originally landed on. Then we replace the stone block the arrow thinks it landed on with string, and the arrow, which remember, still thinks it's on the stone block and thus now thinks it's fallen on a piece of string, still tries to change the metadata of the string. However, because the arrow is no longer falling on the string but another block, it instead changes the metadata of that block and thus transmutes it. Once again, we can control what block ID we want to attain by shooting a certain number of arrows into the ground and then covering them up with the block like so. If we shoot 6 arrows into the ground here, we will get pink wall, which has a block metadata of 6. This only works with light-weighted pressure plates, however, as they can have metadata values ranging from 1 to 15, whereas string can only have a metadata value ranging from 0 to 1. Now, because different blocks can apply different metadata using this method, it has led to some very interesting block transmutations. As outlined in a video by Blue Crab 2, if we use the arrow method on a block of TNT, it will actually change the TNT into an old version of it from Minecraft Alpha and Beta, where it could be lit just by punching it. No redstone or other forms of activation required. You can also get alpha slabs utilizing the same method, now known as petrified wooden slabs, podzol, which is annoying to obtain in this version, the full slab block again, and mushroom blocks that look like this. However, the most bizarre block you can get with arrow transmutation is this. You see, cakes also have data values based on how much it has been eaten. So for example, if we add 1 to the cake's data value here, it will have one part of it missing. Same goes for 5 arrows here, leaving us with one last slice of cake. But what if we added, let's say, 7 arrows instead? Well, then we get a cake with 0 slices, which can still be eaten, mind you. But what if we go even further? Here we'll use 8 arrows, and things begin getting very weird. Now we have a negative cake, and the texture is actually on the wrong side of the block. Let's take it to the max now and use 15 arrows, and would you look at that? We have this extremely strange looking cake, which not only has a messed up texture, but the texture is also entirely on the wrong side of the block. I can't place blocks here at all, but I can here, and the cake can still technically be eaten. Using a similar technique, you can also create bugged cauldrons. This cauldron might look ordinary, but have a look at this. The cauldron we made emits a much stronger redstone signal than normal. It can also give us 4 water bottles instead of 3. Using this method, I can control the ID of the cauldron, allowing me to max out its redstone signal strength. Okay, I might have lied about the most bizarre thing being the cake. If we slightly modify the design we are using so we shoot the arrows from below the block we want to transmute instead, 6 arrows in particular, we can get a 6-sided piston. I'm sure you all want to know, does the piston work? Well, yes and no, as activating it will immediately crash your game, but guess what? If we use the 6-sided piston special ability to crash the game, as displayed by Music Bike, we gain access to another powerful method of transmutation. Door transmutation. Door transmutation works from Minecraft 1.2.1 snapshot 12W06A up until Minecraft 1.8 snapshot 14W21B. To do so, you first need to create what's known as a half wooden door. If we use our special 6-sided piston in a setup like this to first crash the game, then log back on and destroy the door, which will crash our game again, logging back in will provide us with an invisible half door. Placing a rail down here will crash the game for a 3rd time, and upon logging back in, we deactivate the 6-sided piston and open the invisible half door, leaving us with this normal looking rail. But, oh, it is not so normal. Let's place the minecart down, and look at that. It's diagonal. Doors used to function by having their top half change the bottom half of the door block in code when they were opened and closed. The 6-sided piston acts as a block update suppressor, which is why the game crashes whenever we try to update a block just by doing normal things like placing and breaking. We can use this method of update suppression to suppress all updates the door should receive to create the half door, and now whenever we try to open and close the half door, it changes the metadata of the block below it by +or -4. Using this same method, we can create a faceless furnace as well. At this point, you have to be asking, what comes next? What other weird blocks can we get? Well, instead of going forward, let's take another step back. From Minecraft Beta 1.7.2 to Minecraft Beta 1.9 pre-release 5, which is a 1.0.0 pre-release version, pistons could merge 2 blocks together and thus transfer their data. But be careful, if you do this in Beta 1.7, it will corrupt the world and save entirely. Likewise, another technique involving pistons, which only works in Beta 1.7.3, utilizes this contraption to transmute blocks. This occurs due to incorrect code order, whereby when a block is placed, the game causes a block update, which then activates the machine to push the block here in the place of the stairs, and now the data value of the block that was pushed is set, but it's already been moved into the stairs. There is a specific selection of blocks with specific orientations, giving them specific numeric data values that you can use to determine what you want to transmute with this method. Skipping ahead now to Minecraft Snapshot 12W22A, a 1.3 snapshot, which probably has the simplest and most funny method of transmutation. Tripwire transmutation uses this very simple setup created by Bluecrab 2, where upon activating a tripwire hook, a block will be transmutated and then transmutated again once the tripwire hook is deactivated. If the string is above air, you will get data value 7 upon activation and 6 upon deactivation, but if there are blocks below the string, it will give data value 5 upon activation and data value 4 upon deactivation. Some interesting blocks you can transmute are the Faceless Furnace, which can actually be used in this version, the 6-sided piston again, and you can make a brewing stand have visual bottles, even though they don't actually have any bottles in them. And finally, we have Falling Block Transmutation, as displayed here by Ilmango. This method works from a 1.5 snapshot until a 1.13 snapshot, but only partly works beyond 1.7.10. Basically, falling blocks such as sand, gravel, and concrete powder could be changed to another falling block starter value, commonly used to convert sand to red sand. More information about all the transmutation methods I talked about today can be found on the Minecraft Discontinued Features wiki linked below. While transmutation is an awesome and interesting Minecraft quirk, in Minecraft 1.13 when the flattening occurred and all block IDs were no longer numeric, as well as many IDs of blocks and their states were altered, block transmutation methods ceased to function. Today, block transmutation remains as an interesting footnote on Minecraft history. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this and join my Discord. Thank you all so much for watching. I have duped on dozens of pay-to-win Minecraft servers over the years. Servers with hundreds of players to servers with thousands of players. Servers owned by famous YouTubers to servers run by dodgy owners. Servers where our duping actually had an impact, and servers where we had to come back multiple times to try to get something done. Today we are going to go through from the very first duping video 3 years ago to now, and we are going to see how these servers we duped on are going and if we had a lasting impact. And I'm also going to give you all behind the scenes information and unseen video footage that I haven't ever revealed. Get comfortable because this is going to be a long one. Let's begin. Welcome to the world of pay-to-win Minecraft servers. Let me introduce the Donut SMP, a server founded by a small streamer and TikToker. His content is a bit in your face.
No! What am I doing? What?
But the guy seems nice and very passionate about his server at least, although he does have a tendency to spontaneously fall off his chair. That being said, unfortunately, as mentioned, the server is pay to win. Here are the crates, a plague which has swept across modern Minecraft servers the past few years. For a few dollars, you could potentially get all of these items, right?
Netherite ingots, OP swords, diamond blocks, more OP armor, levels, enchanted golden apples, all the crazy stuff, and it's $6 for a crate.
Right, okay. Is this random items or you get all the items you pay for even?
You get one item, it's gambling.
Okay. I was gonna say, you know, even if it's pay to win, I guess at least you know what you're getting, but now it looks like
Bro,
a whole little...
one time
You have no idea.
I went to use
definitely.
the key and I didn't even get what I rolled on.
Oh, and they promote unrage gambling. This is in-game money which you buy with real
Okay, I
money,
guess,
so-
yeah, then.
It's highly likely these so-called legendary items are almost impossible to get as well. Alright, pause, and for future reference, because I'll be doing it a lot throughout this video, whenever you see this, it means it's current Mr. Epic talking, not past Mr. Epic. Anyways, what's interesting and something none of us realized at the time is that Donut SMP's original crates they had back then were actually breaking Minecraft's guidelines, as the crates did not have the odds of winning each item displayed in them, something which all crates require. They probably didn't even know they were breaking the guidelines either though, to be fair. Furthermore, they have a hardcore server with lives and a death ban, where if you die you get banned, and you bet you can pay for those.
So this is meant to be a hardcore SMP? Is it what, like you death ban or something? Lifesteal? What is it? What's the
Death
premise?
ban once you lose 3 lives, 24-hour ban, but you can pay to be unbanned.
Okay.
You can pay to get more lives.
I'm not sure how hardcore it is when you can effectively buy your way to netherite armor and stuff. But, you know, I guess
Exactly.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
love giving my credit card to sketchy TikTokers.
Kind of defeats the purpose of a hardcore server if you can just buy your way out of death, don't you think? Many people also don't realize that Donut SMP used to be a hardcore server with lives, where if you lost all your lives, you would be banned for a set period. A popular trend amongst servers 3 or 4 years ago, something which has seemingly died out these days. The server is hard for poor players, or what I like to call hard poor Minecraft. Really, Mr. Epic? Come on. Now, the other issue I have with the server is their casino plugin. Honestly, casino plugins by themselves are fine. The issue begins when you can get the in-game money you bet on the casino with real money, which you can get from crates and from the items you can get from them, which obviously can be sold. In a way, you are therefore gambling real-life money, which probably isn't the best thing to have on a server predominantly played on by kids. This is another thing the server used to have, which I think might also be technically considered non-guidelines compliant if the casino mechanics looked and functioned too much like a real casino games. It's hard to say though, since the server no longer has it in-game for us to see. Speaking of money, well, this server of course has an in-game currency and economy. Economies form the backbone of most major servers, allowing you to buy and sell various items, and are a lot of fun when balanced. Keyword, balanced. It would be a shame if somebody were to, well, inflate that economy by 21,438%, and thus, let the duping begin.
Pretty much the game plan is teleport to Shoomzy, have him drop you a shulker box full of netherite blocks, get as far away as possible. Once you are as far away as possible, I will teach you how to use the mod that I gave you.
Alright. I'm teleporting.
If I can do one first try, please. Be consistent, please.
You have the mod on, right? Or no? Okay, cool. Okay, I got it. Yep. Okay, where's the Electros?
Alright, flying away. Let's go.
Staff is off, but our time is limited because the nighttime staff for this time zone is going to be on quickly. I reckon we've got about 15 to 20 uninterrupted minutes. I'm going to be on money duty. Mr. Epic and everyone else, you're going to be on teleport duty where you dupe the shulkers and then drop them to individuals.
Fun fact, what you are seeing right here is an issue I used to have with various Minecraft servers through the early 2020s, where for some reason, no matter what, if I loaded chunks too fast, teleported around too much, or just did anything, my ping would spike to an unplayable figure. I had to hide this through the power of video editing in many of my first duping videos. It was super frustrating and made distributing so much harder. I tried for 2 years to fix this issue with no luck, even going as far as to buy a completely different internet modem, but then made a video about it in mid-2024, and you guys solved it in like 3 hours by making me enter 3 simple commands into the command prompt.
What you're going to want to do, take everything out of your inventory, put it into a chest if you want to keep it. While you have your shulker box in the first top slot, you can only dupe up to 7 of these. If you do any more than 7, it will kick you from the game. You're then going to type -dupe space spawn space 5,000.
And you drop it the
And it's going to automatically do this. When you teleport to spawn, if you have a shulker box in your inventory, it's succeeded. If you do not, you're going to want to make it a little bit higher than 5,000 to account for ping. So,
I duped one.
you duped one, perfect.
Let me just go back.
Okay.
So, how and why does this dupe work? Well, you see, it's actually quite a rare dupe, and it only works on a select few specific servers. You may notice that when we TP to spawn, instead of being instantaneous, it looks like we are changing dimension or teleporting to another world. This single design flaw is the sole reason this dupe works. Basically, what we have here is a custom-made fabric mod, which runs the /spawn command for you, obviously teleporting you to spawn on every server ever. But it also allows you to specify a time or delay that the mod will automatically drop all the items in your hotbar onto the ground. If set up correctly, just before you teleport to spawn, the mod will automatically drop all the items for you, but upon arriving at spawn, you will still have them in your inventory. Teleporting back to the location you were just at before spawn will reveal the items on the ground as if you dropped them, successfully duping them.
I'll look at the bow top right now and compare that to like what one shulker of what double
So,
chest. of
I
netherite
did
blocks
the
are.
math. Oh yeah, battle top number 1 is 6 mil. One shulker box of netherite blocks is 504 million.
Right, okay. So that would completely destroy the economy then if ball tops only
Yeah, and
6
you can
million.
sell them
blocks.
/sell.
Right.
You only get 9 milli per shulker. What? Is that like a max
No, that was
cap?
a double chest. That was a double chest you were talking
Oh, right, that
about.
was a double chest. My bad.
So, while the current ball top was 6.5 million, a single netherite shulker we were duping sold for over $9 million. So you can imagine that with double chests full of them, things were going to go south very quickly.
Boys, 350 mil. I'm gonna start paying people.
Let me look at the battle top.
Alright, hold
Oh my god.
First
Wait, why is the...
Just keep duping them until you can.
Oh
like,
my
collect,
god.
like, a
Wait,
roughly double
Jupe,
chest
wait,
each.
you're PUBG, right?
on. Yup.
You have 340 million.
Yup.
Yeah, just check that.
Enjoy.
Do we want to like avoid teleporting to like the people with ranks so we don't get ratted out as quick?
No, just do crazy. Look at how stupid they're. Look at how dumb they're being.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm
Just teleport to everyone, bro.
I'm trying to teleport everyone. No one's accepting the dogs. Oh, someone accepted. Is there like a public warp we can go to where you can drop items? Oh, I got kicked for eternal exception. I'm going back.
Oh, that's not a staff or whatever. That's just your computer.
I think
lagging.
hang on. I think a few people were kicked. Yeah, no, a bunch of people just got kicked. Did you see that?
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Did a bunch of people get disconnected for like the payoff?
I used to edit these duping videos quite a bit differently looking back at them now. This was the first duping video I ever made, and I didn't know how to make them yet, nor did I have my own style. When making this video, I took a lot of inspiration from famous old Minecraft griefers, Team Abolition, who were one of my favorite YouTube channels back in the day, and had a much slower video style, with primarily Minecraft music, less post or scripted commentary, and text used for transitions, pretty different from the much more fast-paced videos with energetic music I do today.
I'm placing down all these shulker boxes so I can sell their contents. Bro, there was a duper. What? Yeah, we're just OGs. Just tell them we're OGs, we're quitting. That's all it is.
Hold up.
Just did a bit of
PUBG,
mining.
pass over some money real quick. I got you.
Just did a bit of mining off camera. Right.
I'll start working on page.
I gave Danny a bit of a stimulus check there.
This guy
Because she's
doesn't.
freaking out. Everybody
I'm
pay,
gonna give
it's
the
literally like
guy-
5 mil.
I'm
Who?
gonna give
It's
the guy
Liddy?
$1,000,
Oh, yeah.
like $10
It's Lydia.
million.
It's Nox
my
duping.
goodness.
Look at that, dude. It's so clearly him.
It's clearly Nox, bro.
It's obviously Nox.
If we like direct all the funds to Nox, do you think they'll think it's him?
He has 200 mil.
Nox, it's 200 million.
Jesus.
Look, they think it's Nox.
They think it's Nox.
We had been duping and distributing immense amounts of wealth for a while now, and no staff who had been alerted in Discord by players even batted an eye. It was almost too easy.
Oh, you can pay offline people. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, you can. Go to Baltop 2.
Okay, waifu consumer. Oh, he seems nice. This guy said buying Silk Book for 1 million. I'll give him another 5 million then. I paid.
That's just so-
I paid Andrew Tate's mum 5 mil
Really?
from the top G. Someone just paid me 500k. Money's distributing around the server quite fast now.
This is the man who flexed on
Hey!
Oh look, he admitted it. Wait, can we get this? Can we get him banned?
Nox unintentionally played his role perfectly because not only was he kind of clueless, but he also began randomly paying the duped money we all gave him to other random players, making him look incredibly suspicious.
Oh, he got Nox to a billion. Woo! Congratulations to Nox, the server's first
Yeah.
billionaire.
Let's go, Nox.
Thanks, bro.
What exactly are we supposed to do? We have so much money. It's
Give it to people.
Yeah, what the hell? There's like no one online anymore. There was at least double the players online. 2, 4, 6. Wait, so there's 5 of us online. If you subtract 5, there's like 9 people on. 8 people.
This is pretty crazy to see considering the monolithic size of Donut SMP nowadays. I don't think you'll ever see the server with this little people online again ever. At the time, none of us knew just how big the server would become. It was only another typical survival server back then. By this point, over half the server had disconnected and stopped playing. In fact, it's likely more, considering about 7 of the players online were either us dupers or Duper Troopers friends.
These guys are just admitting that they're gonna be banned.
To his credit, Nox took it pretty well though, and accepted his fate.
How do you... This guy's ignoring. Oh! Wait, what happened? Oh! Kicked from the server?
TP at a Ladybells too.
Alright, let's get a replay. Oh, wow. Oh my
Just
god.
start breaking them.
Yeah, help us break the chest.
Man.
It's insane.
Someone. Okay, sick.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
who is this kid? Who is this kid?
That's me, bro.
Oh, okay.
Jeep is panicking. He's gonna get a screenshot. Oh,
Wait, what?
Oh,
It's
crashed.
fine, it's
Okay,
fine.
everybody get back on.
server's actually just
who
breaking.
are we TPing to?
Go, go, go.
Hang on, no, wait, no.
Come
not
on,
there,
come.
hang on. Wait till I put Shimzy. Come on.
You cannot do that
let's
now.
do that.
Contact staff and tell them Goliath 9. Stop letting me TP.
Oh, do it again.
Oh, it's spamming my chat with
Wait,
teleport. I think the server's bugged, man.
Alright,
Oh.
I got screenshots and a crash.
It's fine.
Oh
I got
God.
replays anyway, so you can go in and take more screenshots after Juper.
Perfect. With the server
feel they'll never
repeatedly
stop
crashing,
it.
I think it's a good time to leave.
A few hours after our dupe, I came back and still nothing had happened. The economy was still inflated beyond belief. Nox now had $1.4 billion, meaning that we had successfully inflated Ball Top 1 by over 21,000%. I went and stashed away some of the remainder of our duped shulker boxes for safekeeping. We actually never found the stash, as I believe Duper or someone went to it a few days later and all the netherite was gone, but the shulker was still there, which was pretty funny. Eventually a staff member logged on, Pedro exception, and I switched to an alt to monitor him. Clearly he was not happy as he stared at the devastating state of the economy listed out right at spawn. Hilariously, poor Nox actually got banned according to players. GNXGMXMBXR assured me that the dupe which had occurred was a money dupe, telling me that there was no way you could dupe billions of dollars worth of items. If you see this video, Mr. GNX member, who's the real dumbass now? The players had no idea what had happened, but Pedro was just as clueless and still had no idea what the dupe was. Players were complaining in Discord, Pedro had no idea what to do, and as such, shut the hardcore server down for maintenance. It was down for quite a few hours, which in conjunction with the time we originally duped, added up to almost 10 hours of the server being an absolute pandemonium. The players, especially the donors, were not happy, complaining about the lack of communication in Discord, as well as the non-existent staff response time to the dupe, allowing us to go unmoderated for hours, distributing duped money. We would be banned eventually, but our stashes were still untouched, and Duper along with the others would log on with alts which for some reason they didn't ban, and continue duping for the next 2 or so days. Check out Duper's video for more of that. And finally, after hours of downtime, a rollback, many alt accounts banned, and much complaining from players, they patched the dupe, ending our reign of terror. However, even after the rollback, much of the money we distributed to lower levels of Ball Top never got removed, with only the first few players being rolled back. And now, only about a week later, the economy is over double what it originally was. I run a Minecraft server with an economy myself, and I can tell you that the entire Ball Top doubling in only a week is not normal. Our dupe had long-lasting impacts that were now too far gone to fix. And thus, the saga of duping came to its conclusion. Wowee, fantastic stuff, huh? But not as fantastic as when we returned about 2 months later with part 2.
It's exponential. We'll be at like 1 trill in like 10 minutes.
Oh wow, no one on the server will have ever seen this kind of money.
Wait, innocent people are getting banned.
Welcome back to the Donut SMP, everyone. For those of you who didn't catch the last video where we duplicated shulkers of netherite blocks, leading the server to its eventual economy and server crash, Donut SMP is a pay-to-win server run by a TikToker. It has the usual suspects such as various crates and even the ability to buy lives when you die.
Dude, these people are literally worshipping the rare crate. They're just standing around it and jumping.
To this day, I still don't know why, but back then, people used to just stand at a donut spawn near their crates, repeatedly and endlessly jumping. Last time, we wreaked havoc for almost 2 hours straight, inflating the server's economy by over 20,000%. And I wasn't lying at the end of the last video, we would be back for more. Almost exactly a month later, we came back, but this time we had a dupe so much more powerful that we broke a server record. The server's first and likely last ever trillionaires. This dupe was overwhelmingly strong and we inflated the economy by, hold up, let me check, 1.9 million%. Don't worry if you missed the first video, cause this one is gonna blow it out the water.
Oh wait, okay, my entire game's broken now, so instead of being online on both accounts, now I'm able to log in on neither.
So, the first time we got on the server, we immediately had issues. You see, this dupe relies on this strange bug where you can connect to the server on the same account at the same time on 2 Minecraft instances, something which you normally can't do. Side note, I'm pretty sure this was one of the first ever 2 instance Minecraft dupes found, and these days, many servers are also set up in a similar way to Donut, where the server's hub, spawns, and survival witness are all on different but connected servers, so 2 instance dupes are really prevalent.
Okay, been created. Let's try other account. Oh, I'm in. I got it on the second account.
As you'll see later, this is how we are going to dupe.
Put that in there. Put the stake in the chest. And now if I teleport this account back to spawn, all the stake is in my inventory though. Okay, so they're in the chest here. Now what if we do /sell? Oh, it duped. Perfect, it duped. I've got the stake in my inventory here still. And I've sold it on this account for a measly $48, but those items didn't exist before. Let's try the iron sword. Put the iron sword in the chest. Okay, so now we don't have the items. Now if I direct connect on my first instance here, now we join the server, it's gonna kick me, and I have the stakes, so not my items. What is with the stakes? That is very weird. So it seems for some reason it only will dupe the stakes, but not the other items. So it's like they're stored differently or something.
So, unfortunately, the spawn inventory and world inventory seem to be separate, as while I could dupe the stakes, no other item duplication exploits worked. But we had a backup plan. The original players who had discovered the dupe, Dino and Widgker, had managed to dupe items prior to it being patched. They told me to log on and teleport to them, of which I did, where they gave me shulker boxes of duped diamond blocks worth millions each. And thus, I logged off silently, the server not ready for the havoc that it would soon come to bear. Oh my god.
Do we want to sell everything like right away? Like, will that arouse suspicions again?
They haven't reverted anything we've done. Valtop's 82 mil.
Are we able to dupe items or just doing money?
We're just gonna do money because it's less detectable, less teleportation. So pay Tamal, T-A-M-A-L, all the money you got from selling that shulker.
My bow is currently $48 here. Okay, so I sell.
Getting my game.
I'm gonna sell that all. They sell for 4.6 mil, one shulker box. Diamond blocks.
Because remember, it's exponential. We'll be at like 1 trill in like 10 minutes.
There's a lot more people online now as well, compared to last time we did it.
Still but a drop compared to what the server would later become, mind you.
Oh, you know what there is now? There's an auction house. We could buy up everything from here. Someone's selling a stick for like 1 quadrillion. The amount of money it sells for goes off the screen. Imagine if we could buy...
I don't think we're gonna be able to buy that, Mr. Epic. The money only goes up to the integer limit, my friend. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that.
This guy's being very ambitious with his auction house listing here.
So notice how we're already Valtop 1.
You have 400 million. We've already multiplied it by like, what is that, 5-6 times?
Dude, someone just said Tamal How in chat. Cuddle mittens.
Uh-oh.
So wait, how the hell did we manage to go from logging onto the server for the first time to bowl top 1 by an insane margin in mere minutes?
400 bill, perfect. So now I'm gonna do /homes, and while I'm teleporting to the home, I'm gonna click the hotkey. This is the same account on 2 different instances, by the way. It's kind of tricky to do, but you're able to do it. Then I have 400 bill twice, so I can pay 400, 0, 0, 0, boom, boom. Now you've got 800 bill, and now pay it back to me.
Alright, so I'll explain. Currently, Duper Trooper is online Donut SMP on the same account, but on 2 Minecraft instances, something that normally you aren't meant to be able to do, as it's meant to kick you and say you logged in from another location. As you can see, Duper Trooper has $400 billion. On the first Minecraft instance, he pays Josh $400 billion every single cent he has. But if we look at his second Minecraft instance, which keep in mind is still the exact same account he just paid the money from, he still has the money and can pay Josh another $400 billion, effectively doubling it. Josh can then give 800 billion back to Duper Trooper, and he can continue to double it over and over and over. That's basically what we did with the money I got from selling the shulkers of diamonds. Doubled it over and over until we went from millions to billions to trillions.
I'd be able to buy. That was not trillion, bro. That was like billion or whatever, bro.
billion.
Incorrect. There was, I think, 66 zeros, including some that were cut off, making this auction house listing at minimum $1 unvigintillion, a number which until now I didn't even know existed.
There's 170 mil. Okay, I gave you 1.5 bill, and then I'm gonna do that again.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep buying everything. I wish there was a way to like buy the whole auction house. Wait, how many pages are there to the auction house? Imagine we buy the whole thing.
This is what we're gonna do.
Oh,
we're gonna do 999 mil.
It says remotivated, just
What?
like everything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big Chippy saw that.
Uh oh, they're gonna look at Baltop and see 6 billion.
You gave me too much, Jupa. I got 170 mil.
Someone just said 7 billion.
7 billion?
Wait, you have 7 billion.
Yeah, we got a little bit.
Y'all on some doom shit right now.
Should I just pay that?
13 million.
Should I just pay that pay
Josh, I
guy?
gave you so many. Pay me back. Okay,
I paid 10
we
million
gotta
for
get
that guy to shut him up. Hopefully he shuts up.
All right, it's fine. Okay, remember, let's get to like 1 trillion. Do you think that's like actually not
Okay, we've
doable? 'Cause
kind
we have
of-
to do like
We've kind of brought a lot of attention to us here. I hope you realize that. Andrew Tate's mom gets 5 mil. Here we go. I paid him last year video as well. He's a lucky guy.
Anyone who talks in chat, just send them some money.
My inventory is
just
full.
send him some shmoneys. Hey, remember when Dr. Donut said Duper Trooper tried to dupe on my server and failed?
Oh god, 2 times in the span of a month. Oh
Like
my
28 bill.
21 billion and 7 billion. Yo, hook me up with money. Alright, bro, you get some. You're chill.
So Josh, I'm paying you 50 bill. You're gonna only pay me back 25. Then you're gonna give 10 to Mr. Epic, and then we're all gonna start distributing.
Alright. This is still no staff online. This is perfect.
People want. I hate these people who are like, give me more money. Like, I just gave you Baltop 1 status, and
Where's the
you're
gratitude?
complaining.
Yeah, where's the gratitude from these players, man? We are the kind, charitable people coming and distributing money equally around the server. 27 million. No, billion.
Wait, bounties? Is there a war PvP?
No way. Can we bounty people? I think we can set bounties. Bounty add player amount. We can set a bounty.
Wait, add your bounties to the Duper Trooper.
Wait,
and
did
just
you
see
put
how let's see how big we can get it. Yeah. I put 3 because I technically, even though I'm banned, I've logged on before.
By the way, you will likely never see Duper's original Minecraft account again, as this account was permanently banned from multiplayer by Mojang a few months after the duping video in April 2023, and still remains banned to this day. To date, I'm pretty sure he's one of only a handful of people to ever be permanently banned from Minecraft multiplayer.
Alright. Oh, I just accidentally
What's
sent a
the
guy.
command?
I just
Bounty
accidentally sent a guy
add?
2 billion instead of 200 million.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, how'd you send him 2 billion?
I put 1 extra 0.
Oh no, wait, that worked for you?
I want 2 billion. We can't give you 2 billion. We're actually running out of money.
Go for 1 trillion. Yeah, let's do it.
Google it.
We're gonna have 1 trill in like 2 minutes, Mr. Epic.
Are you googling the number because you don't know how to type it out?
Dude, there's so many zeros.
Oh no, yeah, no, even on the oh no, the spawn one just updated. It says 1.1 trillion now. Yeah, the one
Nice.
hologram. There we go. Should we just go through the tab list now and just start paying everyone?
Yeah.
What time is it? Someone asked. This guy asked what time it is. It is time for you to get a nice payment, my friend. There you go.
There's 100 bill, Mr. Epic. Go crazy.
Oh my god, 100. Okay, I'll start at the top left of the tab.
I'll start bottom right.
Okay, I'll go from the donor. The donators, you know, they've donated to the server. They've helped it out. You know,
They deserve it.
They deserve a bit of money. You know, just go full pay to win. We're just, you know,
I'll go from the bottom of the donators.
half the bowl top has over 1
Oh,
Wait,
they're freaking out.
wait, no, the entire bowl top has 1 billion. Like the full bowl top one all has 1 billion now. Not a single person.
No way,
has 1
really?
billion. Yeah.
No, Josh, don't make them change their IGN.
Oh, dude.
Change your IGN to 100 billion.
Dude, the auction house is almost cleaned out. Everyone, quick, we can clean it out. There's only 3 pages left. We can completely.
We're
Oh
gonna
clean
do
the
yeah,
auction
they're
house.
just doing it for us.
There's like 1 page left for the auction house. Try and buy
Page?
everything. Yeah.
All right, I'll buy it. I'll help buy. I'll help buy.
The only stuff left is going to be the stuff with exuberant prices.
Yeah, with the quadrillion things.
Oh, we're on the final page left of the auction house. It was like well over 10 pages before we came on. Now,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's all gone.
everything is gone from the auction house now. It was multiple pages. Now the only things that are left are the stuff that is exuberantly priced.
Why do I have 250
Okay.
mil money?
Someone in Discord just said there's a dude with 1 trillion saying her dad is the owner. Did you tell her that you're the owner? Or
Oh, yeah, I said my dad is the owner.
I'm gonna keep paying people trillions of dollars. There's literally nothing happening. Like at this point, like how can we go so long with doing this stuff without even a single?
This
dollar coming in?
this happened both times.
I know.
Sorry, Josh.
At this point, and there's like 200 players online as well. Like, are they not gonna have any mods for a 200 player server? The guy from last video who told me how we duped, even though he had no clue, he's actually pretty high up on the ball top. Maybe I'll give him a bit of a pay up. What was that guy we got banned last time? What was his username again? Nox28. Our boy Nox, you know, he went through it last time. I think he deserves a bit of payment provided he still plays. Yeah, I'll give him 10 million. He does not exist. Nox28 no longer exists. He's been banished from the server. I set a 10 mil bounty on my other account. A 10 bill bounty, actually. This guy said, hello, I'm new. What's going on? What's going on, my friend? Is that you're getting a nice 1 billion.
Oh, there's a devil.
There's a dev. Oh, he's looking at the most money. He's looking at the most money right now. Wait, what do we do? Do we pay him? Do we pay him off? Wait, Jupiter, only your account's on Ball Top 1 rank.
No, I'm banned.
Wait, he hasn't banned me yet. He hasn't banned me yet. Because my account's no longer on Ball Top 1. It says 1.6 trillion. Well, this time we got banned at least. How long did it take? About an hour this time?
49 minutes.
49 minutes. Okay, guys, that's the time. Debs, SMP, the next time someone's duping, I expect you to beat the 49-minute time, alright? We'll set up a...
Beat 49 minutes.
He just typed, in chat. While Dreamers Ugly died. Dude, the ball top is crazy inflated. It goes all the way to 3 now.
Oh, innocent people were banned.
Wait, innocent people are getting banned.
That's none of us. Digit, whatever his name is.
That's
No, that's not us.
20 billion on you and 10 billion on me. It's all 3 of us. That's like our way of signing off with the dupe. You know what I should do? I'm gonna go stash away one of my shulkers of diamond blocks quickly in case we're gonna come back for round 3.
At this point, the ball top had been inflated beyond belief. We had hit 1 trillion, paid billions of dollars to players, and bought out the entire auction house, effectively adding trillions to the server's overall economy. Luckily, because I didn't have a crazy amount of money on my account, well, not compared to the hundreds of billions on ball top, I wasn't banned for some time.
Oh, dude, I still got 4 shulkers of this stuff in my ender chest. I'm gonna go stash them at random locations around the world.
And instead of liquidating all my diamonds, I'd saved a few shulker boxes of duped diamond blocks. Before I was inevitably banned, I went around the world stashing 1 shulker box in a chest at various locations, ready for our return. Yeah, so about that, I was still in the call with Duper at the time I was stashing these shulkers and sort of forgot to open F3 and take screenshots of the coordinates. In the meantime, players were once again not happy.
Type lol I'm poor if you want to dono. Okay.
Considering that the last time we had duped on the server was only 1 month ago, still fresh in many of the players' minds, they were quite frustrated.
We gave out at least, yeah, definitely a trillion, dude. Like,
At minimum 1 trillion.
Turn off the server, someone said. This guy on his phone with an iron sword, a stone pickaxe, and 13 stakes in like a cave with a sugarcane farm in development. He's got 25 billion. Oh, hang on. Someone's saying something about me in the chat. All right, everything is stashed. I've stashed all my shulker boxes.
I logged on a while later to check out the economy, and well, let's just say that it multiplying by so much in a short period of time is far from normal. The map has been running only a few weeks, and yet it is many times more inflated than the economy on my own SMP, which hasn't reset the map in well over a year now. It seems the effects of our money dupe were lasting. Okay, so about a year after these duping videos, Donut SMP exploded in popularity, going from a server with only a dozen people online to hundreds, then 2000s, and now to 10,000s, and in late 2023, the server owner, Dr. Donut, would announce that they would be removing RNG crates from the server and replacing them with non-gambling ones. We just select an item instead, essentially removing all forms of pay-to-win gambling from the server entirely, which is very cool. The server then went on to start averaging tens of thousands of players online daily, becoming the second largest server there is, only behind Hypixel. Crazy to think that just by pure chance, we happened to dupe on Donut SMP without knowing what it would later become. Donut SMP no longer has pay-to-win gambling on their server, and while it likely wasn't due to our dupes that this happened, it was still a change for the good, and also meant it was a server I would no longer dupe on, which can't be said for the next server.
The staff on the server are nuts. I have never been able to successfully dupe on the server because
100k USD right here. It's lagging really bad. It's a mod.
That was
lagging
sick.
really bad.
For the longest time, there has been one Minecraft server which I've despised the most. One Minecraft server which is the perfect example of everything wrong with Minecraft multiplayer today. One pay-to-win Minecraft server which has intentionally gone out of its way to be as obnoxious as possible and has perfected the questionable art of the pay-to-win Minecraft server. That server is none other than Purple Prison.
They buy votes on all the voting websites. That's why they're always the top. They buy Name MC votes as well. They get players to do it for some rewards. So they're always top of Name MC.
From fake and permanent 90% off sales that are endlessly displayed above your hotbar, I'm fairly certain the whole fake sale thing they had going has since been removed from the server. I don't know if that was because of us or some other reason, but it's no longer on the server today, and I don't recall seeing it since. A horrible chat, which needs the likes of an epilepsy warning, to monetizing and selling literally everything and anything they can think of, Purple Prison really takes the cake for the worst pay-to-win Minecraft server out there. And finally, we were able to give it something long overdue, duping $100,000 worth of items. That's right, real money, not in-game money, and shutting the server down temporarily, sending the admins and owners into a panic.
The full crates are the ones you can buy from the store, right?
Yeah, it's the most expensive crate on the store, being $8 per crate.
Sounds good.
So we have to somehow grind up 6 trillion.
You know this server bots their play accounts? Like, they say they have 900 players online right now, but realistically they only have 150.
This is something they still do though, and it's not like they spoof their play account by 2 times or even 3 times, they spoof it by about 10 times. Every time you see the server's play account to get the real number of players online, you just remove the last digit essentially. Pretty crazy that they have gotten away with so blatantly doing this for years now. Most other servers at least try to be subtle about it.
Jupiter, stop coin flipping people.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do such a thing.
Can we get diamonds somehow? Let's see how much a diamond sells for.
Here, I'll sell a stack of diamonds real quick. My stack made me 12.8k.
Oh, that's nothing. What?
I'm pretty sure it's so little because you have like these super overpowered pickaxes where if you mine 1 diamond, it'll give you like a bunch of them. I don't think we have access to that right now.
That's $128,000 per stack of diamond blocks.
That's not worth it at all. I have 24 billion. That's gonna take forever.
Because we need 6 trillion. That's an astronomical number.
Someone just sent me 10 billion.
Someone just randomly sent you 10 bill?
They just messaged me saying, you want some money or nah? So I just responded saying, yeah, and they just sent me 10 billion. Finished with the server, he said, so it is what it is.
What's so interesting about this server is that it's unlike no other. Getting billions or even trillions of dollars is not hard. I made a deep dive video into the server and properly figured out how it worked earlier this year, and was able to get trillions in my first hour of playtime. For some reason, people just love to gamble and coin flip money, and besides PvP, that's all they really do. So that guy giving me 10 bill for free was the equivalent of giving someone like $100 in game on any other generic survival server. It's basically nothing.
Do you have anything else you can give me? Oh, he sent me another 40 billion. I got 50 bill now. Oh, someone else just sent me 40 billion. Why people just send me money?
What account are you using?
XX crazy. Like, no one should know me on this account. Yeah. Okay, so I got 50 billion. Oh, hang on. Someone's just donating. Someone just gave me... Dude, someone just gave me an extra 3 times multiplier, a +1 plot, and 40 purple token pouches. +1 plot, surely that is worth something. It's a tag.
Yeah, that is worth a lot.
Okay, 500 billion, one of the plot tags on the market right now.
These items, though, I still have no idea why some guy just randomly gave them to me, but whatever the reason was, this was basically our ticket to a successful dupe right here.
One's for 700 billion. So I got 58 billion, so I was going to say we can buy another one of these +1 plots and start duping them, because I saw it on the auction house. But we kind of gambled away all our money, so...
Well, listen, it was a business expense.
Juper does this in most of our duping videos, FYI, just coin flipping away our money while we try to gather stuff to dupe. Pretty funny.
I just found an extra 3 times multiplier for 30 billion in the auction house. If I buy one, I have 2 and we can start duping them. Come here, we can dupe some of these multipliers and see how much I can sell them for. Because we might be able to get a few billion from this, and if we can sell them in stacks, then we can sell a lot of them at once. I got 1 here. How many do you have?
2.
Okay, perfect. You're duped. Nice, okay. We got 3 now, already duped 1. So put 2 in, and then while holding 1, click the accept button. I clicked it.
So, how does this dupe work? Well, it utilizes an exploit in popular trade plugins used by many big servers where 2 players can /trade one another to, well, trade items without the risk of being scammed. For some reason, likely an oversight, you are able to remove items from the trade window.
Move the 1 over your inventory and quickly double click so the 3 go into your inventory.
Okay, done.
To perform the dupe, you place all of the specific item into the trade window besides 1, then confirm the trade while still holding one of the items. After you have confirmed the trade, you can then left click twice in your inventory to remove the items from the trade GUI, something which you shouldn't be able to do normally. From your perspective, the items are no longer in the trade GUI, but from the other person's perspective, they are still there.
I got 2.
Okay, I got 3.
The other person can then accept the trade, and thus the items are doubled. Many of the trade plugins are quite similar, and thus it is dupe or very similar variations work on many servers. This comment here, I believe, is from the owner of an old popular lifesteal server called Mine Rival, which used to be really successful in 2021 and 2022, seeing over 1,000 players online daily, and today no longer exists. Pretty crazy how quickly servers can come and go. I'm pretty sure someone else used the exact same trade dupe we used on Purple Prison on his server a few months prior, which is quite funny. The items we started off duping were 3 times multiplier tags, which basically when used allow you to earn 3 times money for a period of time and are very rare. Just one of these 3 times multipliers cost $3.85 on their store, and we were duping stacks of them.
If this works, that guy who gave me this is like the savior of this dupe.
Oh, for sure.
Here, do you guys want to start duping some of these?
Sure.
I like the staircase.
Alright, try 200 billion. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, someone bought it for 100 bill. Someone bought it for 100 bill.
100 bill?
Yep, I got 128 billion.
How much do you have?
A full stack. Yeah, full stack.
Wait, what? I don't have them.
Did it disappear? They disappeared from my inventory.
It disappeared. Dude, I swear if we already got caught by staff, the staff on the server are nuts. I have never been able to successfully dupe on the server because of how insanely strict the staff are.
Right, right.
There you go, there's 200 bill.
Okay, so hang on, how much do I
And
have?
then...
I got 328 billion. We need to dupe more. Dupe.
No, we just have to flip, it'll be fine.
Don't coin flip our money away. Let's dupe till we get enough first, and then you can coin flip. If you send me 130 bill, I can buy another plot tag and we can dupe those. Duper, we're duping this now. +1 plot. I bought this for 500 billion.
You have 2, right?
Yes.
We had now worked our way up to a plot token, which when used allows you to gain access to another plot like the one we are standing in. These were much more expensive than the 3 times multipliers, and as such, we would begin making money much faster, with the end goal of buying 2 $6 trillion full crates.
Exactly. So we can probably put list of like a 10 of them or something for like 500 bill, and I think people might buy them.
Wait, I don't have to throw
10
it
for
down.
500 bill actually sounds doable. I think we should do 10 for 500 bill, and I think that's the game plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, remember, 99% of gamblers quit right before they win big. Also, you accept that.
I have to cut that out of the video because I don't want my poor
Out of the video, why?
I don't want my poor impressionable audience to go gamble away their allowances. Oh, someone bought for 500 bill. I got 500 billion now. I got 1 trillion. I got 1 trill.
I'm at 1 point. I'm at
Awesome.
1.8.
I'm gonna just keep going with this.
Alright, I joined a $1 trillion coin flip.
So let me just
Dude,
sell
this
it
is
over here.
not. You should not be doing coin flip.
Alright, guys, I got the first 6 trillion, and I'm about to buy a fall crate. We can't keep them until we buy another, so...
Oh, here we go again.
Boys, I got it.
Oh, wait, how many? Wait.
We got 2?
Yeah, this is the final item. This is the item that we're gonna be.
We're gonna need a lot of these though, because it's the bolt tops in the hundreds of trillions.
Yeah, so let's just start grinding away.
Yeah.
Dude, we've been at this for an hour. I'm actually surprised I haven't banned us yet. There's 64 times 8.8, then that times 54. So this is $30,000 US per double chest. To get a clickbaity title, I think we should fill up 3 and say that we duped $100,000.
Okay. How much is this? Almost 30k USD?
Almost. Once we fill it up, that'll be 30 bans.
Alright, we have our first full, like,
Ooh.
trading inventory.
And here, Mr. Epic, drop them over to me.
Ooh.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, actually, hang on. We're on the 3rd double chest now.
Here we are.
I can officially say that we have 3 full chests.
Oh, we have 3 full chests. 100k USD right here.
Let's go. 100k USD.
Just a refresher, how much is 1 double chest in-game money?
In-game money?
Yeah.
That crazy.
Oh, the scientific notation.
1.72 to the exponent of 16.
Wait, so that's more than Ball Top 1.
Yes.
Alrighty then, now we're talking.
We're all gonna get banned regardless. They're gonna trace it back to corporate tech. These guys are smart. So let's just have some fun, you know?
They'll figure it out. It's inevitable they'll figure it out. We just gotta delay it as much as we can.
Alright, do we all have a full inventory?
Yep.
I've got a full inventory.
Do y'all just want to do it?
Let's do it. Okay, we need to go to different areas where we're kind of like overlapping right now.
Oh gosh, people are opening them.
Oh yeah. This is such a scuffed distribution, bro.
Well, people are noticing. Someone just said WTF in the chat.
Maybe
But just like slowly though.
Someone said Sembad duped. Who the hell was Sembad? Chembad. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, okay, they're noticing. Wait, is that a staff? Hang on. Oh, it's a mod. Chembad is a mod. Chembad is a mod.
Uh-oh. Start dropping stacks. Just get them out. The mods ban so quickly, bro. It's crazy. I'm going to plot home. I'm refilling. I'm grabbing more.
Alright.
Everybody come back to plot home, grab more.
Bro, the server, it's so laggy.
It's lagging really bad.
Literally so laggy.
It's lagging really bad.
Alright, I grabbed the remainder we had. I'm going back to left spawn. I'm gonna just start dropping them.
I just dropped everything I had.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly drop all my stuff as well.
See how quickly they got a mod on, bro?
Yeah. Thank God he typed in the chat, otherwise we wouldn't have noticed. He's not on the staff list.
Holy crap! People just constantly open.
It's lagging badly, yeah.
I think the lag is helping us because people aren't noticing.
What's the plot visit? Oh,
I
disconnected.
Kicked from server.
Oh, disconnected. I think we all got disconnected.
Oh, maintenance. Okay, I literally distributed every single
Maintenance. Wow, that was quick.
Oh my
I know,
God,
man.
they're on the ball.
That was quick.
Name an example. Alright, how about this? We'll cut you a deal. Take away the fake 90% off thing that's used to lure people into buying stuff on the web store, and we'll tell you the deal. Remove the fake 90% off, because we know damn well it's not 90% off. It's
Nobody's
always
gonna be
that
paying
price.
$88 for a singular fall crate.
We will be absolutely serious with you guys under one specific condition. You remove all pay-to-win aspects on the server immediately.
Probably a bit too much of an unreasonable demand if I do say so myself, Sal, but a valiant effort nevertheless.
Well, the server wasn't unblocked by Mojang. The server was unblocked by the third-party company that's over a year old. Oh, there goes Squirrel.
Well, you can't say we didn't try. Checking out the server a few days later, and the server had entirely removed the trade plugin and rolled back a few hours. These guys have a seriously dedicated staff team and had 24 staff members on the server within 5 minutes of us forcing them to shut it down, trying to figure out what the hell had happened. To date, this is still the fastest I believe any server has ever shut down or stopped the distribution of any of the dupes I've done. This was seriously impressive from them. At the end of the day, we only did minimal damage, which is part of a bigger problem, being the fact that Mojang failed to block or even unblock servers which are not only blatantly pay to win, but even break laws in certain countries. Unfortunately, 2022 Mr. Epic, while the server does do some shady stuff, at the time they weren't actually breaking any of Mojang's guidelines. I just didn't properly understand how they worked yet. Regardless, this won't be the end of the trade plugin duping saga. I did say it worked on dozens of other servers as well. Oh yes, indeed did the dupe work on other servers. If there's one thing I hate about pay-to-win Minecraft servers, it's the crates. Encouraging your player base of mostly children to gamble real money to get rare non-vanilla items can only be a bad thing. It's even worse when you blatantly lie about the odds of getting each item. No doubt they make servers a lot of money, but are a double-edged sword, as crate keys are often the easiest items to dupe and destroy a server's economy with. Would be a shame if we duped about 50,000 real money worth of crate keys and used them to destroy the server's economy right in front of the senior mod's face while invisible, leading them to ban half a dozen innocent players and taking down the server for an entire day.
So we don't actually have to buy any crates. In the common crate, you can get a silver crate. In the silver crate, you can get a gold crate. In the gold crate, you can get a platinum crate, and that's the best crate that you can get. This is how they bypass the EULA. They sell coins on their web store, which can be used to purchase the pay-to-win stuff. You can't earn coins.
Not entirely true. The server's coins were compliant with Minecraft's guidelines, but there was instead something else on the server significantly shadier.
Okay.
Alright, accept. Is it still on your side?
I have it in my hand.
Alright, sick.
Works?
So I'm just gonna check this really quickly.
So, the plan was to use that same trade dupe we used in the last video, go watch it by the way, where every trade would double our items due to an exploit to gain thousands of dollars worth of crate keys.
So we are trying to get silver crate key, and then we work our way up to platinum.
Then, we would open up the crates until we got the keys to rarer and more expensive crates, so on and so forth, until we had 10 or so thousand of the most expensive keys on the server, platinum crate keys, which cost about $7.50 each. 10,000 just like how many subs I need to get to 500k. We are so close now, so subscribe if you haven't already.
Common hoe. I don't know why that's funny, it makes me laugh. You're a common hoe. I've opened like 20 and I've got an only common stuff. Like, what are the odds of these things? This is so rigged.
Wait, I didn't even get an uncommon.
Here, take a stack.
The percentage is like 15% to get an uncommon or epic. That's not a default. Type /coinflip and join my coinflip.
Oh my god, already gambling.
See, I told you, every dupe.
Oh, I'm gonna beat you. That's what I'm gonna beat him up. Watch this light work, bro. It's light work.
Easy.
We've got like 500 crate keys each after this. If we don't get a single thing, I'm calling rigged. That's combined. We've got 1,000. There's no way we don't get a single silver crate key.
The odds are in our favor.
Wait, I got one. Wait. I got one.
We need 2 though, don't we?
Yeah, we need 2. We need 2. So that's 1. It's a 0.5%
Oh my
chance.
god, man.
But we've opened probably a good 500 of them and only gotten 1.
So, fun fact, about a year and a half after making this video, I decided to go back through the raw footage of us opening the crate keys to do some math for this video here. I basically found out that the odds of getting certain rarer items from crates, such as this silver crate key, were deceptively listed as more likely than they actually were. Specifically with this silver crate key, which had listed odds of 0.5%, based on the roughly 3,000 crates we opened and the number of silver keys we actually got, I calculated the actual odds of getting this crate key to be 0.05% roughly, meaning they likely just took off a small little zero here to make it seem more common than it actually was. Very scummy.
It's getting very tedious.
Yeah, we had a combined 1,000 crate keys and we only got 1. Incoming dip.
Oh fuck.
Dip.
Who?
Some random dude. Yeah, man, I'm gonna bankrupt you here. Watch, it's light work. Just too easy for me.
So you guys got
Yeah, this is not 0.5. I completely refuse to believe it's 0.5. I think I got like...
Oh! I got a silver crate key.
Oh,
No way. Finally.
1 silver crate is $2.13, baby. Oh yeah.
Woo.
Alright, here, Mr. Epic, drop
Stonks.
it.
We have to do the
Silver
same
crate?
thing all over again until we get up to platinum.
Yeah,
Wait, what's the odds? Oh, it's 0.5% again. FYI, there's a guy looking right at you. Fortune.
What's he saying? OMG.
Fortune.
Oh, he
just-
found one of our dumps. Just don't say anything. Who cares?
Oh gosh. Yeah.
I think we should probably not open more crates.
This is actually pretty funny watching this back. Sao is basically just dropping a boatload of expensive and rare items without realizing some random player is standing a couple blocks right below him, picking them all up.
Yeah, coin flip. Round 3, baby. It's gotta be me. Surely.
Surely.
Yeah, look at that slow roll. Surely, bro. Surely, that's me.
Yeah.
Easy.
You are so crap at gambling.
Oh, this is awesome, bro. This is so sick. I'm gonna be so... Dude, I'm gonna whip my Porsche.
So are these-
bro.
Wait, can you buy invisibility potions like without real money?
Yeah, with in-game currency gems.
What?
Oh, might have a potential hacker.
Wait, dude, it says it in the chat whenever you get coins. Yeah, look, see?
You know,
They saw you get the coins. That's why they keep seeing you getting the coins over and over and thinking, how are you getting so many?
Oh, I just dropped a key. I got a key.
Which gold key?
Gold key.
Oh, 1,000.
Oh, I got some. Oh, I just got 500 coins. Jesus.
Just say,
How's everyone getting silver keys?
just say you bought them earlier today.
Yeah, and that other server.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one. Oh, food him.
Okay.
Flawless argument.
Hey, Mr. Epic.
Yes.
Coin flip.
Oh my god.
Round 4. Round 4, baby.
You've lost 3 times in a row.
So where do I buy the platinum keys?
Alright, so
Slash
it's coin shop.
coins, place, shop.
Oh, dude, so stop.
Okay, I can buy another platinum key. Oh, staff. Okay, let's dupe these and let's
Buy
put these
them,
on
buy
the
them
box.
quick, buy them quick.
ASAP.
TB to me, Duper. Alright, give me some now. I need to get some. Oh,
7
man.
$17,280 US per inventory. Oh, you know what? You can actually open the barrels at spawn.
Really?
I was gonna put an item in there. And you can put items in them. Guys, there's a lot of people currently at spawn because I think something's happening soon, a pinata party. There's like 4 or 5 people sitting around here.
Oh, okay. Here's what we need to do. We drop a fuck ton of the keys during the pinata.
Okay, wait, can we get some invis pods?
Oh, and that's Horizon, by the way. He randomly joined the call just as we were about to distribute. I don't think I ever actually properly mentioned that in the video. Whoops.
Buy like a stack and put it in the barrel so we don't have to keep
Okay, sure. Slash.
Alright, so here's what I think we should do. I think you guys should drop to people and all start by spamming the chat by opening a bunch of these platinum crates and getting a bunch of coins. Oh, it started.
Oh, it started.
Drop the keys, drop the keys.
Alright, drop the keys. I'm gonna open up a bunch of platinum crates and spam the chat.
Oh dear God. What is this knockback I'm getting?
What is this? Yeah, this is so jank. What's going on here?
Oh my God, I wonder if people think this is from the thing.
Oh, it's a hacker.
Oh, it's a hacker.
Funny story, I actually ran out of storage space right at this moment here when we were distributing, and luckily my recording only stopped instead of corrupting. I panicked and had to quickly move a bunch of files to free up space right in the middle of this pinata party duping shenanigans.
I don't want to get banned.
This is gonna get banned.
I think I'm gonna say I think this.
Dude, everyone's just confused, bro. 2 full stars.
Oh my gosh, I got 7.
Yeah, you say it's part of the party. Yeah, say it's part of the party.
Yeah.
Wait, no one's here, dude. Oh, wait, there's a senior. Oh, there's a senior mod on. Was he online the entire time?
No, this guy's just gonna hog us all the.
Are you sure he wasn't in Vanished? Because what are the odds he just joins right as the pinata party's happening? Because we were on for 2 hours before and he wasn't on at all.
Someone accepted my TPA request. Perfect. I can drop this man items now.
Oh, dude, they're all opening the platinum crates. Look at the platinum crates. A bunch of items on the ground. There's 2 guys.
How are they not getting coins?
Bad RNG, I guess.
No, I got banned. By typing in chat, I'm banned.
I'm giving a bunch.
I'm probably not gonna get banned because I'm just completely.
Yeah, no, if you just stay quiet, they're not gonna know.
All the senior mods watching. I wonder if he can see me in invis mode.
I'm right in front of him.
Yeah, you invis too. I can. Yeah, I can see your
I'm
footprints.
invis,
I can see
yeah.
your footprints. Yeah. He
I
chucked
think
them
they
out.
got invis.
He chucked them out. This guy.
Wait, drink the invis pots, you're gonna get found soon.
I'm gonna drop the senior modder stack.
This is so sad.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm invisible and he just looked at me. I think he can see me.
Oh, just got banned. Just got banned. He
there you
saw me. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I think we've added about 5 million to the economy. If it's true, that's 25% of the... Oh, no. Yeah, 25% of the original economy, which is quite a lot. Oh, he said, God, we're gonna have another rollback, the mod said. I'm not banned yet, even though he looked right at me.
Wait, I'm also not banned and he's typing.
Oh, wait, the server just went down. Oh, you were kicked under maintenance. It went down for maintenance.
Wait, W?
You didn't get banned yet?
No,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm in queue.
Oh.
Yeah, it's closed.
A short and sweet dupe, to say the least. I hung around their Discord for a while after, as they were down for almost an entire day, to the frustration of many players, and quite a few players ended up being falsely banned just for picking up the keys. I think they were actually down for about 26 hours total, and to date is still the record for the longest downtime one of our dupes has ever caused. Hilariously, they posted a staff application form in their announcement channel the day after, even lowering the minimum age to apply. However, as far as I can tell, nothing has been done about the blatantly fake odds they display to players in the crate previews. Once again, this won't be the end, as the final server we use the trade dupe on would actually decide to make a change for the better, something no pay-to-win server has ever done before. So, interesting story, this server, which was pretty clearly upset about my dupe, ended up shutting down about a year later and was actually exposed by YouTuber Caleb is Salty. The gist of his video is that the server a few months prior to us duping on it was much more active and successful, regularly making around $20,000 a month, whose owner did some shady stuff, like using a hacked American politician's verified Twitter account to try to promote another server. Pretty interesting. Anyways, on to the final part of the trade dupe saga. Of all the times myself and others have duped on pay-to-win Minecraft servers, most have never actually made any changes, merely cutting their losses and continuing business as usual. But what if we could put enough pressure on a server duping so many items worth over $175,000 of real-world money to the point where they did decide to not only shut every server down, but actually make a change to the server permanently? A sight so rare, it has to be documented.
You're gonna want to dupe the mystery keys, they're the best ones.
Mystery keys?
Gosh, that's a lot of keys.
And the thing is, these were duped like 3 weeks ago, so if they roll back, it's gonna come right back here again, likely.
So, this is Zeta MC, a very successful SMP server, regularly peaking at 400 to 500 players daily. They have the usual pay-to-win features, from kits to player vaults to the ability to fly. They also give out free donator ranks upon joining, which I guess technically no longer makes it a donation rank, but regardless, they have some interesting stuff going on. Now, overall the server is pretty good, at least compared to what else is out there, and the pay-to-win rank perks aren't so bad, but then there's the crates. Fun fact, the owner of this server, which is named after, was originally a Fortnite pro or streamer turned Minecraft Shorts creator, and now has a Geometry Dash Shorts channel with over 12 million subscribers, which I think technically makes him the biggest Geometry Dash YouTuber there is. I think he even has a Roblox channel now too. He also does something pretty unique to advertise his server, where he has a 24/7 live stream running, which is just the same like 2-hour stream he recorded 5 years ago on repeat, and he's been running this live stream for like 4 years straight at this point.
So they have like, how many? Oh, I just realized 2, 4, 6, 8, I was gonna say, there's over 10 crates. This server has over 10 crates. Like, they love their crates here.
It's always the crates and crate keys, the one common characteristic to every modern pay-to-win server, gambling. Now, I don't think I need to explain to you why gambling on a Minecraft server, which is mostly comprised of players who weren't even born when Minecraft was first released, isn't good. It's fine if the gambling mechanics don't involve real money and can't be obtained with a direct purchase, but when you can buy the keys outright with cash and they offer in-game advantages, that's where I personally draw the line.
Do we need more chests?
Yeah, we need more chests.
Okay, ready? Send me a trade.
I did. Okay, ground items are in 20 seconds, so don't drop any of that.
Alright, so you got a full inventory or mostly full inventory?
Mostly full, like
And I got
lines.
Yeah, and I got like half full inventory. And how much do these sell for each? Damn, $8.24. That's wow, that's over $10 my currency. So this is another clickbait. We duped what 100,000 real life dollars in the title, right?
All that
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll just add my dad. My dad's got this. But
Please,
My dad
please
has-
let us dupe with your dad.
You 100% put that in the title, won't you, dude?
I would put that in the title. It's such a good title.
Duping with the dad.
He actually did add his dad to the Discord group chat, but his dad did not join the call. Let's cut to the chase. If you've seen my last 2 duping videos, you know how this works by now. These servers have a variety of crates and keys that mostly cost real money to obtain.
Hey, there's a mod on. Do you think they're gonna spectate you because you're MVP? Just in case Mr. Histerlaw teleport to spawn temporarily.
However, the crate we targeted was different. Unlike all the other crates where you could preview the selection of items that you could get, the mystery crate was, well, entirely a mystery. You wouldn't have any idea of what you could possibly get at all. So, 2 things here. First of all, this mystery crate where you couldn't even preview any of the rewards, so you had no idea what was in it, is very much non-guidelines compliant, as not only do you need the items listed, but the odds too. And second of all, I didn't realize this at the time, but the server's other crates were also seemingly non-compliant, as they didn't have the odds of winning each item listed either.
Oh shit, there's an admin on.
Oh crap, there is an admin on.
You reckon 100,000 is enough? You want to just go for it?
Exploiting the /trade plugin, whereby the server thinks the items in the trade GUI have been removed, effectively doubling them every time, allowed us to multiply our items pretty fast. And since this server allowed you to buy ranks that could cost up to $150 of real money using in-game currency, which you could get from selling keys and the items you could get in crates, this would be devastating for the server. After about 40 minutes of me and Duper trying to convince the dupe finder, Lil Peep, to add his dad to the Discord call, we had duped about $175,000 worth of keys. Okay, so funny behind the scenes that didn't make it into the video, but normally when we do these dupes and we do the actual duping part, sometimes it can take a while. In this case, we duped for about an hour. And generally with these dupes, it's quite boring to just watch us open and close a GUI and a chest for an hour or so. So the bulk of it won't make it into a video, or will just be a very quick time lapse, and while duping, we just talk about random stuff which doesn't make it into the video. While duping and talking for this video, Duper accidentally discovered that he hadn't paid taxes despite being required to, and he didn't even realize yet, which was quite funny. Take a listen.
Do you evade taxes? You sound like someone who does.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you file your own taxes?
No.
Do you have to
pay
you have to
taxes?
pay taxes?
Do you
yeah.
pay them?
Am I supposed to?
Are you 18?
Yeah.
How much did you make? Well, I don't know how it is in America, but did you make above 18K one year?
No.
Oh
Definitely,
no, then.
yes.
Oh, okay, then I didn't
What?
have to do taxes.
No, on YouTube I make at most like 10K a year.
What about your sponsorships and stuff though? Those technically count as
Well,
well.
Yeah,
they
that's
pay
still
me
income.
crypto.
That's still income.
So you are evading
Don't pay
taxes, is
taxes.
what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Wait, so how do I start doing taxes?
I don't know.
That's
You
gonna go to
do
jail.
Google like
You're supposed to keep track of all your income throughout.
what's it
and then,
called?
like,
What's it called in America? The IRS. Okay, dude. At the end of every year, you have to prepare a statement which says I made this much money, I spent this much
Yeah.
money, and then you do a bunch of other crap, and then you send it to the
and then-
government,
and, like,
whatever.
how much you owe them.
Wait, why doesn't the government just tell me what I owe them?
Because they don't know how much you earn, dude. Because you
They
take.
do. They do know how much you owe them.
Do they?
They do?
If he's not
Yeah.
reporting his income, how do they know?
Yeah, but they won't tell you how
If you
much.
report it falsely, yeah, they won't tell you. You have to figure it out. You can pay someone to figure it out, like TurboTax.
Yeah, no, that's what I do. I got a tax agent because mine got hella confusing last year, so I just got one of the someone
Yeah,
to
I'm
do mine.
just gonna probably do that once I start getting my bread up.
Taking taxes.
Well, not intentionally.
Evading taxes unintentionally.
Yeah, I don't think if you intentionally shot someone or not, I don't think that it matters if you shot someone or not.
Isn't like the
Martha Stewart.
don't you guys have like the IRS there, which are like super serious or something?
Yeah, the IRS, bro.
Like, all
They'll
the
be
criminals,
on your
all the
ass. Try-
criminals, it's like, you know, don't mess with the IRS, the last person they mess with. Dude, I'm gonna have to mute this whole segment of us duping. It's gonna put like music over it and speed up.
And trust me, there's been a lot of other stuff, some of it less than legal, discussed that never makes the final cut. So next time you see a duping video and see a time lapse of us duping, you now have a pretty good idea of what we talk about.
Oh, we have 7 double chests full.
Yeah, it's like 175k.
So this is 175k worth of mystery keys here.
Do you think we should wait till the modern admins get off and then we should TP to people?
Cannot sell this item because I'm on the blacklist.
We can't sell them. They're restricted items. I tried.
I'm gonna type in chat free keys that spawn.
Maybe.
Not yet. Okay, everybody go to home. I guess let's just do it.
Alright, pick him up and go.
Everyone's coming to spawn, guys. You guys gotta see this. I typed in chat.
Oh shoot! Yeah, there are a lot of people at spawn.
Oh wow, there's a lot of people at spawn. Okay, I'm now invisible. Okay, passing keys around right now while I'm visible.
Wait, I got TP'd. I got TP'd to a guy. Yes.
Nice. Take some keys, man. Enjoy. This guy's inventory's full. What the hell?
We announced in the chat that there would be 3 items at spawn. The few people who decided to listen or were already at spawn would begin receiving keys en masse.
They're following the keys around like a trail. Oh, look. Oh, they're all opening the keys right now. I'm gonna give them keys while they're opening the keys. There you go, guys. Take some 3 keys.
Oh, this Splo kid, he's like, what?
What?
Maybe a secret Adam. Yeah. We're a secret admins. We're secret admins.
A secret admin. Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's just we're making a TikTok. That's right. We're making a TikTok.
Oh, it wouldn't be long until we started to get a lot of attention. Because the owner of the server, Zidar, is known for making YouTube shorts and TikToks, some players started to suspect that maybe they were going to be in one of his videos.
I told him that I'm actually Zidar.
Yeah, so be quiet because I'm filming a TikTok.
Yeah, that's what I said. I literally said I'm filming a TikTok. Please be quiet.
Soon enough, players were flocking to the crate keys at spawn, and we stood like kings, throwing riches out to all our loyal subjects. Most people were still trying to figure out what was going on, and while some were onto our case and realized it was a duper, others still thought it was Zidar. Soon enough though, the attention was all on spawn, with everyone in the chat talking about the keys, but with only a builder online desperately trying to tell players to report us, with no higher up staff in sight, the keys would only keep flowing. A good chunk of players accepted their fate, instead enjoying the moment while others were in denial, unable to process what was happening. In fact, it got to the point where other random players had so many keys that they began distributing the keys to other players for us.
They're all huddling around. There's so many people around the mystery crate.
There's people on top of it. There's people all around it, bro.
People have to stand on top of it to access it because there's too many people in the way. Come to /PW burn keys to burn this loser's duped keys.
In a unique plot twist, some players actually tried to sort things out themselves, making a player warp where you could throw the keys into the fire and burn them. Unfortunately for them, greed conquers all, and most players were too focused on opening their keys to even read the chat.
Put me on YT Salsi1 and the Horizon, please.
I told Pete, it's neither of us. We're gonna disable the crate, bro.
Oh, another admin's on. Aweeksa. Oh, he's at spawn. The admin's at spawn. If any of you guys have keys, you can drop it to him. Aweeksa.
Wait, I'm gonna take a screenshot with them.
Oh, you got a screenshot?
Oh, I got a screen with them.
I'll get a screen as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he ran away.
They're running.
Follow the admin. Don't let him run.
The admin.
Follow the admin.
Yes.
Get a screenshot of the admin.
Where you guys at?
You're back up.
Oh, the server's restarting. Oh, wait, I just got 2 MVP keys. Who the hell gave me those?
They did a keel, I guess, as an apology.
They did a key. We got enough keys, man. You don't need to give us any more keys. Keeping the keys will not result in a ban being placed in your account. Do not fall for the staff gaslighting and lies. Enjoy the gift.
Oh, I got banned for exploiting. I just got banned from exploiting. This is what I said.
Oh, I got banned. Exploiting.
Wait, you wanna join the Zedar?
Expires in never. I can't even connect to the server anymore. It just said the server is currently undergoing maintenance. Everybody try and join.
It's down. It's gonna be down for
So
like
wait, the whole network is down though? They have other game modes, don't they?
No
yeah,
way,
every
it's
hub
the
is
whole
down.
server.
Every hub is down.
No
It
fucking way.
kicked me out.
Every hub is down.
This is legendary. This is the first time I'm getting unbanned after doing this. Wow.
The story didn't end there though, as before we knew it, we were in a Discord call with the other server owner.
I'd like to voice a complaint real quick just while we're here. It's about your player base. I told them that I was Zedar and I was filming a TikTok video and not to tell anybody, and they immediately told everyone that I was Zedar.
Duper managed to strike a deal and get himself unbanned.
I'd like to request that you remove the mystery crate in its entirety, and that's it.
Easy.
Fine and
Literally
dandy.
easy.
Literally easy. Are you down to do that? Are you down to make that
Hell
compromise?
yeah. Come on, let's get on this robot. Break it right in front of you.
Oh, he broke it.
Bro, reduce the atoms.
That's pro.
And you know what? Credit where credit is due, the other server owner, AntBricks, was a super cool guy, removing the mystery crate and being so kind to us, even after we caused him a headache. It's still gone even to this day, you can log in and check for yourself. This is still true to this day, they removed the crate and it was never added back, making them one of the only servers we ever duped on to do so. I actually ended up talking to him about various server related things a bit after, especially how difficult and expensive it can be to run a large SMP on the newest version of the game, considering how horribly optimized Minecraft multiplayer is, and that even servers which are somewhat pay to win aren't exactly drowning in money, with many relying on such pay to win features to even stay afloat. At the end of the day, not every server is Purple Prison. Most of these not nearly as aggressive pay-to-win servers really do rely on pay-to-win mechanics to continue operation, although I still do disagree with the loot boxes and gambling mechanics. But ultimately, it's a topic for another video. And oh boy, it was indeed a topic for another video. This was around the time when I was coming to the realization, after having run my own server for almost 2 years, that most servers could not survive without being pay-to-win. Instead, shifting my focus with duping to servers just with pay-to-win gambling, which is the only real harm with server monetization. I'm glad that we could finally end one of these duping videos on a positive, having one of potentially the only successes there may be. Would this server be the first success, but also the last? Normally, when we dupe on Minecraft servers, we expect to be banned by the end of it. That's perfectly fine. We've joined the server, done some duping, made some noise. We were never going to be around forever. But the thing we fear most is being banned or caught before we can even destroy a server's economy. Loverfella is a successful SMP and Skyblock server, averaging about 300 players, bringing in almost $30,000 US per month in revenue, owned by a very big Minecraft YouTuber. Their staff is so good it gives Purple Prison a run for their money. They have eyes everywhere, always watching. Such servers are notorious for being extremely difficult to dupe on.
Press delay packets and press that daily key a bunch of times.
So delay packet set to true and then spam left click it a bunch of times? Okay.
And then undelay the packet.
Okay. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Oh, we got 11 though.
This would be the first time I ever used the UIUtools mod to do a dupe, a mod which would end up using very often later on. This mod is really well made and has a bunch of functions, but most notably, it allows you to delay the packets or information your client sends to the server, which can result in some interesting interactions between the client and the server, sometimes leading to dupes.
And then turn it off. Wow. It's that easy, huh?
Completely unaware of the security of the server we had set foot in, we set out, as we normally would, to destroy Loverfella's economy. Little did we know what would be waiting for us.
Listen, they have a UUID system. As soon as we dupe the shulker boxes, you have to take them and place them down immediately because the UUID will flag and they'll ban you.
Right, okay. Oh my god, we just went from half a chest to like a double chest in a second. Oh, what the hell? What is...
Loverfella's server is obviously pay to win. They have some very expensive ranks, even by pay to win server standards, amongst other perks. But that's not even my issue with them. My issue with them is the many crate and crate keys they sell, exposing their predominantly underage player base to pay to win gambling mechanics. Some players mindlessly sit at these crates, opening them over and over and over for hours on end.
Okay, well I filled up this chest already again then. Jesus, that was fast.
Alright, we need shulker box. Yo, someone try to buy a shulker box.
These sell 1 for 100k?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're gonna be rich. Oh my god.
Wait,
Okay, I have 26 mil.
Everything seemed to be going as normal. We used an exploit with the server's shop plugin to dupe. First, we would set up chest shops to buy and sell specific crate key items to one another. Using a mod, we could delay the packets our clients sent to the server and spam click the sell button multiple times, even when we only had one of the items to sell. Re-enabling our packets sent all these sell packets to the server at once at the same time, telling the server we were selling an item every time. Since proper checks weren't in place for all these packets being sent at once, this allowed us to basically sell items which we didn't have to each other's chest shops, effectively generating new items out of thin air. And thus, we could dupe keys like crazy.
You see what my name is? Look at the tab list right above Epic.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious, Jufa? Wait, Jufa, tell me, when did you make this account?
Literally 2 seconds ago, I'm serious.
He did get the formatting of the X's wrong though.
Grab all of these.
and fill up a shulker box entirely. No one come, Declan, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Fill up a shulker box. Can someone shop me a shulker box?
Set it for 1-1. Okay, price is 1-1, and then I'll buy it out of your shop, and then I'll dupe it.
All right, guys. Whimsical is 1 for 1 right now in my shop. Okay, everyone place the Whimsicals on the diamond blocks at the back, okay?
It doesn't seem like it's working for me. I'm buying it, and then it won't let me.
The server had some special plugin which would alert staff when certain items like shulker boxes had been duplicated through some sort of block ID or naming system. Lavafella's server was one of the first we encountered that had this anti-duping system. Not many other servers did at the time, but these days most do.
Alright, shop should be updated. There's now a purple Whimsical in my shop, okay? Yep, I think Jupiter. Yep,
Place them. I need help placing these. They're like.
Yeah, okay. Jupiter, here's what I do. You dupe them and I'll place them, okay?
If we don't place them immediately, we're gonna get caught by admins.
It's lag? Is it me or the server lagging?
I think it's just server.
It takes me like 3 attempts to place a shulker box right now.
We hadn't experienced anything like this before, and little did we know we were making a fatal mistake.
It seemed like harder with every attempt. Like it just worked, but now it's like not at all. Yeah, I just tried it like 6 times and it didn't work at all.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah.
It's just quite okay. So it's just inconsistent. So you have to try it a few times. Yeah, I'll keep trying yours tomorrow.
Go for real?
What?
I banned. Yep.
Oh no.
Oh no, no, because yeah, no.
I just got okay. Declan also got perfect.
Yeah, I got banned as well. I think.
We had failed. The server had higher security than most, and we were likely being watched by some staff, completely unaware the entire time.
So you got flagged because we had too many shulkers?
Yeah, then they probably TPA'd to us.
We had been outplayed, but we wouldn't give up that easily.
There's literally a mod on right now. There's no way, bro.
20 times, and then delay package off. Oh, and then no, did it perfect. Yep, got it.
We came back on fresh ults and duped some copper to get some quick money. Luckily for us, while we did get caught duping, weirdly, the server did not patch the actual dupe we were using, so we just came back 1 month later and prayed the staff wouldn't catch us this time.
And I just went from $3,000 to 160k, just like that. Brilliant. Duper, what are you building here?
I built an enchanting setup. What are you on about?
Do we need level 30? Because this is not going to get level 30.
No, there's enough bookshelves.
Dude, no, you don't understand. You blocked them off. It's not going to get... Oh my god. Have you played vanilla Minecraft before?
What do you mean I blocked them off?
Dude, if you open this, it's not going to be level 30. You have to actually make... Have you played vanilla...
Wanna bet? We can't open it yet. Don't break these. I will bet you $10 Cash App or Venmo that it will be level 30.
I have neither, but I'm willing to do that bet.
Here, I'll check it. Just trust me.
It's level 11, bro. It's level 11.
Juper Trooper, there you go. There we go, Juper Trooper. Mr. Never played vanilla Minecraft over here. Jesus Christ, like 9-year-old me could have told you this was wrong.
When Juper initially did this, I thought he was just trolling me, and honestly, I'm not sure if it was just a bit or not to this day, but if it wasn't, then it's pretty funny that a literal Minecraft YouTuber didn't even know how to make an enchanting setup. This time, our plan was different. We needed to keep as low profile as possible, as we could be being watched at any moment. We weren't even going to touch shulker boxes this time.
Spawners have dupe IDs. If you dupe a spawner, you will get caught. We've learned that. We need to get that number up to like 6 billion. And then we're going to dupe a full inventory each, and we're going to just drop them to people. That's our plan.
So, let me explain. This server has a unique plugin where placing the same type of spawner next to each other makes them stack similar to mob stacking plugins.
And then I'm going to delay packets. I'm going to get rid of that there. I'm going to spam left click. And it's going to have dupe the stacked spawners. All right, and then you place them, and now it's right.
For example, this spawner right here is actually 5 zombie piglin spawners combined into one, meaning that 5 times what spawns from one spawner will spawn from it. When you mine these spawners with the Silk Touch pick we just got, you pick up a single item, which is actually all the spawners combined.
All right, delay packets true. Get rid of that. Spam left click. Bunch of sold. So there were 9,500 now, and if we stack them, they're 134k. So we've gone from 9,500 spawners to 134,000 in mere seconds.
So that means when we dupe them using the same method we used earlier in the video, we are effectively duping not single spawners, but multiple of whatever number of them we had stacked together.
I'm gonna run back. Watch this. You ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this. Boom.
2 million!
Pigman spawners are quite valuable on the server, so much so that the only way you can get them is through gambling with a specific crate on the server, which requires a $6.60 USD key to even have a chance to obtain.
Oh, 6.4 million. Oh, 45 mil.
According to the auction house price, where players can sell items they own to other players, one of these Piglin spawners is worth about 10 million in-game dollars.
Oh, 1.2 bill. Oh,
Let's do it again.
20 bill.
Let's do it again.
And while Boltop was still in the billions of dollars at the time, within 3 minutes we had already obtained hundreds of billions of piglin spawners alone.
Yeah, you call that L duping? I don't think so.
Okay. Hang on. Oh wait, that's 300.
How much?
Oh,
7 trillion.
7 trill.
No, because it's 48. It don't matter.
That's like hundreds of trillions of dollars.
Yeah, but I'm like Mr. Breast or whatever. Oh, you.
Oh, bro. Oh. Wait, what number is this?
You don't want to do one
Wait,
quadrillion?
I don't even know what number this is.
We had so many spawners that we exceeded Minecraft's integer limit and therefore rolled back over into the negatives, supposedly spawning negative 758 million piglins at once.
Dude, did you see that? Before you got rid of the spawners, a negative number of zombie piglins spawned.
Considering the fact that each of these hundreds of millions or whatever of spawners is technically considered a single item, to date this is the highest number of items we've ever distributed on a server before. We ended up having something like 8.5 quadrillion pigment spawners, which if they were in their normal individual item state, would take about 2.4 trillion double chests to store them all. But then, disaster struck. Again.
Oh, there's a mod. Master Sentinel's a mod.
Did you see his name and slash message or what?
We don't know.
I don't know what his IGN is.
All right, he's still on, so he's probably watching us.
Bro, where my steak go? Oh no, I got banned. Yo, oh my fuck. Yo, do it right now, bro.
Don't spawn, that's perfect.
The staff had somehow caught onto our duping only
I will call that 4 to